Welcome to the Samwell B12 experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
You're watching Sam Welby Experience.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Here we go, night number 2, and it's rolling. The United States taking on Finland. This is going to be a huge game, but let's be real. Finland doesn't stand a chance tonight against the United States. The U.S. should dominate this game. It is going to be a big one. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're glad you're here to enjoy it with us. So welcome in, Surf Bum. Good to see you. Marshall, what's going on? Guy, what's up? Jonathan in the house. Good to see you. Daniel, how's it going? Nick, welcome in. Jesse, what's up? Theo, Sam Eagle, what's shaking, buddy? Void, hello there. Alan, good evening. Welcome in, everybody. If you're watching along in the background or on the big screen on the TV, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Noah, what's going on? This should be a fun matchup. I'm predicting this is going to be a goaltender game tonight. Which goaltender is going to steal the show tonight? Last night, Canada, we know who stole the show there. Sidney Crosby was absolutely redonkulous, picking up 3 wild assists. And of course, tonight it's going to be the battle of the tenders. And let's jump in to the 3 keys for tonight's game. Key number 1, Saros might need to steal this show. That's right, Saros from the Nashville Predators getting the nod tonight, and he is going to be the last line of defense for Team Finland. He's going to need to pull out a big performance. Victoria, what's going on? Welcome in. Now, key number 2, will this be Hellebuck's big moment? On the other side, for the Americans, Connor Hellebuyck of the Winnipeg Jets, he gets the tap on the shoulder to come in. Hellebuyck is arguably one of the best goaltenders in the game today. So we have one heck of a goaltending matchup. Hellebuyck versus Saros. And which goaltender is going to step up and steal the show today? There it is. Noah says, in Hellebuyck we trust. And last but not least, and this is a big key, and this goes more towards the Finns, they cannot get stuck defending. Ready? What's going on? Welcome in. Salut. Good to see ya. The Finns can't get stuck defending, and that is because their defense struggles. And when we get into the lineups in a moment, you'll see after the top couple defenders, the quality of player drops off significantly. So if they end up playing a lot of the game in their end and guys are getting tired, they're going to run out of juice. They're going to have an issue, and that's going to lead to the U.S.'s side, and they're going to dominate. Finns have to play a full, complete game. They got to move the puck out of their end quickly, win those neutral zone battles, and keep it in the American zone. But that is no easy test. It is going to be a tough one. Now, here are the lineups for tonight's game. Who we expect to see. For the United States, Kyle Connor is going to be paired up with Jack Eichel and Matt Tkachuk. We got Jake Gunzel with Austin Matthews and Jack Hughes. And moments ago, they put Austin Matthews up on the big screen, and the boos rain out there. Of course, Matthews not a favorite when it comes to the crowd in, well, really a lot of these buildings. If it's in Boston, if it's in Montreal, where these tournament games are going to be played, he is going to be booed all over the place. But we're going to have a lively crowd tonight. Brady Tkachuk's going to be on a line with JT Miller and Matt Boldy. And rounding out the American forwards, Brock Nelson with Vinny Trocheck and Dylan Larkin. On the D side, Zach Werenski is going to be with Charlie McAvoy. Werenski saying earlier, he is fired up. He's pumped up. Tough, what's going on? Welcome in, Urisses. Welcome to the show. Richard, good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. On the second D pairing, Jacob Slavin with Adam Fox. And then we got Noah Hannafin and Brock Faber. And of course, as mentioned, Connor Hellebuyck getting the start. Chris Kreider, Jake Sanderson, Jeremy Swayman all scratched for this one tonight. For the Finland projected lineup, we should actually call this for the Finland project, because this is going to be a project for them to figure out how to stay in this hockey game. We got Atari Lekkinen with Alex Barkov and Mikko Rantanen. Great first line, of course, Panther on Panther between Barkov and Matt Tkachuk. Gonna love to see that one. Wrote by Heinz, gonna be with Sebastian Aho and Patrick Laine. Patrick Laine, really hoping he can get himself going here. He's had a nice little season since coming back from injury. This will be a huge tournament for Laine. E2 Listerainen with Anton Lundell and Mikael Granlund. Some more Florida Panthers connecting there. Then we got Teuvo Teravainen with Eric Haula and Joel Armia. So those are your forward lines. Len, what's going on? Herman, welcome in. David, good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. As you are coming in, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. It really does help. On the D side, and this is where Finland is going to have an issue. Nico Mikkola and Esa Lindell, your top defensive pairing. Then we go to Urho Vakinainen with Nicholas Mentapalo. And then the last pairing, Oli Mata with Henri Jarkkaruu. So this is going to be struggles on the D side for the team Finland. And then, of course, UC Saros getting the game, getting the gate, getting the pipes. He's going to be in there. Scratch tonight is going to be UC Valmaki, Capo Kakko, and Kevin Lankinen. So those are your scratched Finnish players. Those are the lineups tonight. Now, who are the top players on these teams? It's horrible. Noah's just saying it like it is. Who are the top players on these teams? Who do we need to be looking out for? Well, Kyle Connor right now, he's got 69 points, 30 of those goals. And Jack Eichel, of course, 50 assists. On the Finn side, Mikko Rantanen, 66 points, 26 of those are goals, 40 of those are assists. He kind of leads in all categories there. From a goaltending perspective, Connor Hellebuck, 34, 7-2. What a heck of a record with a 2.06 goals against, a 925 save percentage. He's got 6 shutouts already. That is insane. UC Saros on the other side, 11, 23, and 6, a 295 goals against, and an 899 save percentage. He does have 4 shutouts. The Nashville Predators have struggled all season long. So Saros finally gets some talent in front of him. We'll have to see how he's going to play. And will he be able to steal this one? Who do you want to win? Noah, I'm going for Team USA tonight. I think the U.S. is going to take this one all day long. And let's just put it this way. If the U.S. does not pick up the win and win big tonight, then they got to reevaluate big time. Lala's Place, what's going on? Welcome to the show. Glad to have you here. Again, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. This one is going to be kicking off momentarily. We're just past the 8 o'clock hour. We're going to have to wait and see if they're going to do any kind of ceremony or celebration. Last night, we got both anthems, so I assume we're going to get both anthems here tonight. And of course, they did a ceremonial puck drop. So we'll see if they replicate that here today. Mega, what's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Only time I'll cheer for Jack Hughes. Oh, that's funny. That is very, very, very funny. Jack Hughes playing with Austin Matthews. I'm excited to kind of see how that connection comes to be. Alex, what's going on? Welcome in. Thomas, hello there. I lose all my bets if USA. But Thomas, could you imagine? I would be absolutely shocked if that happened. And we just passed our sub goal on Twitch. So thank you everybody watching along on Twitch. Really appreciate it. Again, make sure wherever you're watching, hit that subscribe on YouTube, hit that follow on Twitch, and then flip-flop. Hop to the other platform, hit that follow, hit that subscribe, and we really do appreciate it. So thank you all very much. Watch it happen. My mind would be blown. Dave, what's going on? Welcome in. Now, watching again, let's talk about that game last night for a moment. Canada, Theodore going into the boards with the wrist, does have a wrist injury, and it is not good news for him. He is ruled out of the rest of the tournament, and he's expected to be week to week. So Vegas not happy about that. He's going to be out for some time. Now, they did have a meeting right before the tournament started, because technically, if you need to call up a player once the tournament started, they said, we're not going to do that. However, there was a meeting beforehand, and they said, in the case of a defenseman going down and you fall below and you need an extra defenseman, that will be the exception. So Canada is allowed to call up a player to come in and replace Theodore. So that is being done. All right, let's see back here. Phil, what's going on? Welcome. Just finished after a confession my president gave me for cheering Brad Marchand. Phil, that's awesome. It was a tough night last night. Having to cheer for Brad Marchand. I never thought it would be the case, but I was tossing and turning. I couldn't sleep last night. It was in my nightmares. I woke up, it was like the Hall of Mirrors, but everywhere I looked was Brad Marchand, and I couldn't help it. Every time I opened my mouth, it said, "Go Marshy, go Marshy." I was like, no, what's happening? Nightmares. Canada should call you up. Yeah, so talking about Canada and the United States, big game Saturday night, and we will have that one for you. So just had to call that one out. After Canada's collapse and almost loss, U.S. should easily take it. Trans Finland, yes, they should. They absolutely should. They are so much stronger than this Finnish team. But stranger things, right? Stranger things. I still have to stare at the Marchand Tim's car. That's right, Jonathan. Oh, that's funny. But this should be a cakewalk. This should be an easy win. Now, I hate putting Finland down because they are a good team. There is a lot of talent on this team. And maybe they have something in their pocket. Maybe they have an official who might call the game their way. Why do you say that, Sam Welby? Well, Wes McCauley, one of the officials in tonight's game, Wes McCauley and Jean Hebert, the referees, Kel Mershizin, and Johnny Murray, the linesman. Wes McCauley, we know he likes to try to steal the show. We know he likes to get his name out there, so maybe he'll send a U.S. to the box a few times, giving Finland a chance. But we're going to wait and see. Marshall needs to do a DNA test. He isn't from Canada. That's really funny. Oh, my goodness. That's what we love. And welcoming everybody new. I know we got a lot of new folks coming in and joining us. Thanks for being here. We want you to engage in the chat. We're going to have a lot of fun. You are a big part of the show. We want to get your opinions. We want to see your comments, and we're going to have a whole lot of fun. I thought about Sweden last night. Even they lost, they made it close. Yeah, ready. They played a decent game. Listen, it was a while for them to get going. Canada came out a tower of power in that first. They really slowed down there in the second and then almost disappeared in the third. And, of all the unlikely heroes, and we did have one prediction. There was somebody in the chat who predicted it, but Mitch Marner with the overtime goal, I was shocked. Why can't he do that with Toronto? Antonio, what's going on? Darcy, welcome in. I hope the game is as good as last night. I hope so as well. Last night, listen, even though it was a close game, it was back and forth, nonstop, flourishes at each end, good puck movement. We had some big hits, right? We weren't sure if we were going to get some big hits. We had some big hits. That was exciting. Low shot numbers, low shot totals, very, very high giveaway numbers. So we want to see if that trend continues here tonight. Alvino, what's going on? Welcome in. Lots of Bolts players just saying, yeah, ready. That was kind of weird, right? And a lot of those Bolt players point Sorelli out at key times in that game. The Bolts coach making a little favoritism there, putting the Bolt players out in the high pressure moments of that game. It was very interesting to see the way it played out. Marner seems to have disappeared so much in the NHL postseason, although ditto for AM34, Will Nylander. Yeah, listen, Willie didn't play great in that game yesterday. He had some opportunities, had a couple breakaway chances, but just really didn't seem to be there. So that was very, very interesting. Why was Zibanejad on the ice? And Noah, talking about Zibanejad, that was interesting as well. Zibanejad did not have a good game at all. I mean, he was kind of there. Him and Willie were there, but they weren't there. You know what I mean? So we are coming to live. I mean, we're in Toronto. We're a Toronto-based channel. This game is coming to you from the Bell Center in Montreal. Montreal has a very, very lively crowd. So I expect to see a lot today like we did last night. A lot of the superstars are going to get the applauses. The Maple Leaf players are going to get the boos. Atlantic Division players, I expect the same with Florida Panther players, going to get the boos. So we'll have to see which team the crowd is favoring tonight. I do anticipate it'll be the U.S. team. However, will Finland get some of the cheers? Will they cheer for the underdog in this one? So I'm excited to see how that goes. If you're Cooper, you're going to use the weapons you know best. That's true, Dave. That's true. Can't argue that one. Given the current climate, No way they're supporting the U.S. team. That's a good point, Dave. So I'm very curious because the U.S. team has some of the bigger stars, right? They are the better team. So we'll see how that holds true. We'll see how respectful this crowd is. I think Team Canada was starstruck from the first goal. Darcy, wasn't that incredible? If you missed it, and it looks like we're going to have the face-off right after this commercial break. So we're 8:08, 8 minutes after the hour. They're going to the last commercial break. Then they come back. We're going to be able to dip into this one and get the ceremonies going. But last night, I mean, holy smokes. Sidney Crosby, some people saying he's too old. It's his time. He shouldn't be here. Man, Crosby, 3 assists, 3 incredible assists. If you did not see those, we have them posted on the channel. You can go and check those out. Of course, we have a short posted with his amazing backhanded pass. I mean, that was wild. Dan, what's going on? Welcome in. And that's something I'm excited to see tonight. Will we see some of that creativity? Will we see, Austin Matthews, Jack Hughes connecting for some unbelievable moments? Will we see Kachuk and Kyle Connor, Kachuk feeding Kyle Connor for a beautiful one-timer? Will we see these moments come through? Dallas, how's it going? Not a lot of love for the team at the sports bar. Oh, wow, no one there. Dallas, that's crazy. Well, it means you got the bar to yourself. It's a Canadian takeover. Gordon, what's going on? What's up from Florida? Go Cats, go. Gordon, hope you're doing well. Here you guys have beautiful weather right now. Can't wait to get back down south. Dan's going for Finland. And what do you guys think? What do you think the score is going to be? Adam Fox going to get 5 goals. Wouldn't that be something, Noah? What do you think the score is going to be? Where do you put it today? Smile, what's going on? I want to see skills challenge in addition to 4 nations for All-Star game. Yeah, I don't mind these competitions. And of course, if you missed it last night, they announced World Cup is coming back. It's going to, every other year, we're going to get World Cup Olympics, and then the All-Star game sprinkled in between. I do miss the skills competition. I wish they still had something going on. Surfing, what's going on? Hey, you're very, very, very welcome. Glad to have you along for the ride. Keep this crew in line, Sambuca. Salmon score going to be 3-2. Whoa, Darcy, you think it's going to be 3-2? Lost Anchor coming in 3-2 as well. Close game. I think it's going to be a bit of a bigger blowout than that. All right, they're getting set for the ceremony, so let's flip over, and we're going to let you know what you're going to see on the screen, and then, of course, we'll pipe it in as soon as they get going. So here we go. Just over here to my side, this screen here, I can tickle it. This screen over here, it's going to show you where everything is moving, where the puck is, which team is attacking, defending. So this is going to be really cool. It is a little bit ahead of the broadcast. You'll figure it out. You'll see what's going on. Just up here, this is going to show you where all the shots are coming from and all the goals. This really helps analyze where teams are shooting. Are we seeing a lot come from the point or a lot down low? We're going to figure that out. And on the far side, I wish I could extend my arm all the way over. On the far side down there, you're going to see who's on the ice, what their stat lines are, how much time they've been, and all of that jazz. Think more like 5-2, 6-1. Yeah, I think it's going to be a bigger score like that. But the goaltenders are going to shine. Oxford, what's going on? It won't be a blowout. Oh, we'll see. Richard, brace for the boos. Get ready for those boos. Here comes Finland. The cheers are coming. Matthews is on the ice. They got the music going, so I'll wait till that passes. And we'll see how this is going to go. We're supposed to get more this weekend. Snow. Are you talking snow? Yeah, we're going to get a ton of snow, and it sucks because I got a lot of places to be this weekend. Mega 6-1. Brian, what's going on? Go Finland. 10-1, Noah saying. Ooh, sorry, that was really loud. All right, they're on the ice. We're getting ready. And as soon as they start the ceremony, we'll pipe it up and we'll listen along. 4-1 USA. Yeah, Albino, I'm thinking kind of in that range. I'm thinking like a 2 or 3 goal spread is kind of where I'm at. We're right in line. We're in par, which is awesome. I was hoping to skate on the canal this weekend. Oh, yeah, Dan. Might not be the good weekend to do it. Dave, no snow in Tampa. Thanks, Dave. We had about 1.5 feet here or so yesterday. With all the blowing snow, it was probably more like 2 feet, maybe even more. It was crazy. Yeah, Noah, you're Knicks. You have our Raptors. You have our Raptors all day long. Here's something that we haven't really talked about with the Johnny Gaudreau situation, and we know that the Gaudreau jersey has been hanging in some locker rooms. They do have a Gaudreau stall set up in the United States locker room, which again is a nice little tribute for the horrible situation that they are hanging up there. So good on Team USA to do that. And we are getting set. Finland have some good players, but not the depth. And that's the key, Richard. Not the depth. All right, here we go. Triton, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. Wait, a foot and a half. Perfect for Snow Angels. It certainly is. It certainly is. But you know what? I did something to my back the other day. If I went down for Snow Angel, I might not get up. Here are the starters.
Entraîneur-chef, head coach, Mike Sullivan.
Okay, not a lot of boos. Let's hear the players if they get the boos.
Le numéro 86, number 86, Jack Hughes.
Okay, mixed reaction. More applause for Jack Hughes.
Le numéro 34, number 34, Austin Matthews.
There are the boos. Boo dogs out for Matthews.
Number 8, Zach Wierenski.
Oh, Wierenski's getting the cheers. Oh, that's good.
Number 59, Jake Gunsell.
Some applause for Jake Gunsell.
Le numéro 25, number 25, Charlie McAvoy.
Bit of a mixed reaction for Charlie McAvoy.
Pour les États-Unis, in goal for USA, le numéro 37, number 37, Connor Hellebuck.
Connor Hellebuck. Cheers for Hellebuck. How can you not cheer Connor Hellebuck? He is absolutely phenomenal.
Pour la Finlande, tonight's starting lineup.
No, these are just the starters.
Head coach Antti Pennanen.
Here we go. Team Finland, the starters for the Finns.
Le numéro 77, number 77, Nico Mikkola.
Nico Mikkola, he's been an important member of the Florida Panthers.
Le numéro 23, number 23, Esa Lindell.
Esa Lindell.
Le numéro 62, number 62, Arturi Lekkonen.
Arturi Lekkonen, huge applause. Huge applause from this Montreal crowd. Love to see that.
Number 16, Alexander Barkov.
Alex Barkov getting a big applause as well. That is great. Good to see.
Number 96, Mikko Rantanen. Le numéro 86, number 86, Teuvo Teravainen.
The cameraman is a little off.
Le numéro 74, number 74, Jussi Saros.
UC Saros, he's getting some applause as well. Nimbus, what's going on? Welcome in. We're going to bring you as much as we can. All right, there are the starters.
Mesdames, Messieurs, veuillez maintenant vous lever. Retirez chapeaux et casquettes pour l'interprétation des hymnes
We need
nationaux.
Sammy chairs here. Get the applause going.
Remove your hats and caps for the singing.
Please rise, remove your caps.
Malgré les récents événements, nous vous demandons dans l'esprit de ce grand sport qui nous unit de respecter les hymnes
Of course,
de
I'm
chaque
sporting the
pays,
Canadian
ainsi
shirt
que les
tonight.
joueurs qui représentent fièrement leur pays. We also ask, in the spirit of this great game that unites everyone, that you kindly respect the national anthems and the players representing each country. D'abord, pour l'hymne national des États-Unis accueillis. First, for the U.S. national anthem, welcome Alexandre Sylvestre.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming. flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Nicely done. Excellent job. Really, really well done. And very respectful to the crowd. I'm very happy to see that.
Veuillez accueillir pour l'interprétation de l'hymne national de la Finlande. The national anthem of Finland will be performed this evening by ECR Music Group recording artist Janita.
No, Scott, they're not.
Voimamme Suomi synnyn maa, soi sana kultainen. Ei laksoa, ei kukkula, ei vettä rantaa rakkaampaa kuin kotimaa tää pohjoinen. Maa kallis siisien, ei laksoa, ei kukkula, ei vettä rantaa rakkaampaa kuin kotimaa tää pohjoinen. Maa kallis siisien.
Very nice. Nicely done. Both anthem singers doing a very nice job. Always good to hear the different anthems from around the world and how they are performed. Doesn't look like we're getting a ceremonial puck drop like we had last night. I assume when they move the series next week down to Boston that we'll get another little ceremonial puck drop there. JP, what's going on? Welcome to the show. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining us again. As you are coming in, kindly hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button. Definitely helps us out a lot. So thank you very, very much. Yeah, start time 8 o'clock equals 8:20. Unfortunately, we see this a lot. Usually regular NHL games start about 7 or 8 minutes after the hour. These games are about 20 minutes or so. But we're set to go. We're locked in. We're ready. This is going to be a good one. Barkov in the top line coming in. Dave, I don't. I am terrible with languages. I know a little bit of French, but not much at all. Here we go. Austin Matthews, Alex Barkov to kick us off. The ref cam in the middle going to drop the puck. And of course, with that camera, you couldn't see anything that happened. U.S. with the first puck, going to move this one along. Matthews going to pick it up. He's going to play it in the middle. Here comes Hughes. He's going to stick handle it down, has it knocked away. Gunsel trying to get in there. It's picked up by the Finns. They're going to move this up the far side of the ice. Cross all the way over, and that's going to be an offside as Mikko Rantanen retrieved that puck and goes in offside. Not necessary. What's going on? Pardon my French. Ah, bonjour, Dallas. Comment ça va? All right, let's get these widgets set up as they are coming in. But yes, my language is not very, very, very good at all. Last night we had a goal right off the hop. How quick will we see a goal happen in this one? And that puck is going to be shot and out of play right away. I can speak German from my school days. Oh, nice, Richard. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan. La hockey, c'est bien. Très bien, Dallas. Très bien.
It's a country of 5 million people. 51 Finns are playing in the National Hockey League.
This coming across on the move. Respect my friends for standing. 15 year ready. Thank you always. For every anthem, we always do. It's the right thing to do, in my opinion. This kept in by the Americans trying to pitch it through the middle. That one's knocked down. Finland going to use the boards and get this one out. And that's what they have to do all game. They got to use those boards all game long. Al, how's it going? Salut. Welcome in. I live 8 kilometers from Quebec border. I worked in Quebec for 20 years. I can't speak it. Really, Dan, after all that time, you didn't pick up any? Wow. And here we go. Kachuk starting things off, putting Ollie Mata in the boards. First big hit here on Kachuk's first shift of the game. Off the draw, U.S. going to win this one back. At their blue line, pass is going to come up, tipped in right on the Finnish keeper, and he's going to hang on to it. And we got some pushing and shoving right in front of the net. Who else is in there mixing it up but Brady Kachuk? So I can't say I'm surprised. Anytime Brady goes near the front of the net, things are going to get a little dicey. Curious to see if Ottawa is going to be a buyer or a seller. They're on the bubble. They're trying to get in there, trying to get in a playoff spot. Brady Kachuk, a key piece. So will they keep him or will they move him? I bet they probably hang on to him. Takes a long time. Yeah, it certainly does. It certainly does. Bryce, that's how we do it on our side, my friend. This down in the corner. Kachuk going in with a big hit. This picked up. Finland going to move this one across. Shot going to be knocked down. They play it all the way back in their own zone. Putting this across, setting it up. Here comes Noah Hannafin. Hannafin going to play this one over. U.S. hitting that red line. They're going to dump this one in. Chase around. There's another big hit. The U.S. throwing the body as Finland is going to send it all the way down. Icing is the call. Vinny Trocheck getting in here. Throwing the body. We're going to get a Brady and Matthew tag team match. Phil, could you imagine? It wouldn't surprise me. Cartoons, what's going on? How about the beauty of a goal by Mitch Marner in overtime? Oh, Cartoons, that was sweet. Trocheck won a gold medal with the U.S. at the 2013 World Juniors just a few years ago. Here's a quick shot right on, steered into the corner. U.S. going to put it down low, trying to pick this one up is going to be Montepallo. He's going to play this one ahead. And Finland dumping it down in the corner. Back to pick it up is Trocheck. Trocheck going to move this one around. Yet, no, I agree. Very underrated. Let's go. Finland going to pick it up. Bill coming in with that subscribe. Thank you, Bill. And I see our widget here has not yet engaged. It's a little slow, and we saw this yesterday. It took a little bit to get going, but it will kick in. Quick shot, going to get knocked down in the corner. Finland going to move this one up. They're going to dump this one in the corner. 2 shots for the U.S., none for Finland yet. The Finns now come and throwing the body. Here's Austin Matthews, wheeling and dealing, bringing it in, dropping it back, cutting towards the middle. Here's a shot by Hughes, deflected up and over. Charles, how's it going? Charles, this is the replacement for All-Star Weekend. Here's a shot deflection right on. We got a penalty coming up. Finns are going to take it. They're going to go to the box, the U.S., on the power play. But yeah, Charles, what they've done is now that they've brought this back, and we're going to get the World Cup every other year. We're going to have Olympics and World Cups, and they'll have some All-Star games sprinkled in between. So this really does replace that All-Star Weekend, which I like this tournament, but I really do love the All-Star and skills competitions. But with doing less of them, I think it will make those competitions a little bit more special.
Takes the game's first penalty. So we'll see the first power play unit.
So hopefully that widget will kick in and get going. I'm clicking one to cheer for Matthews. Dallas, for today's game, it's okay. For today's game, it's A-okay. Off the drop, Finland is going to win it. They're going to knock it down, can't get it out. U.S. putting it right back in, keeping this in. Matthew Kachuk swiping it around, back to the point. Here's a long shot. Deflected, that goes just wide. Canada scored their first goal on the power play. Will the U.S. follow? Jack Eichel putting it back to Fox. Far side, back to Fox. Cross to Eichel. Eichel to Fox. Fox at the point, looking. Going far side to Matthews. You know Matthews touches a puck because all the boos come out. Finland going to knock this to the corner. They flip it up. They don't get it deep, but they get it out. Fox is going to back this one up. Giving it to Eichel. Eichel, little swing pass, tried to hit Matty Kachuk, missed, and it's going to be an offside. The American power play not really clicking well in the early moments here. I'm sure anytime you put a lot of superstars together, it's going to take them time to get it going. That's cool. Praying U.S. kicks by Charles. They should. They absolutely should. They are a much stronger team. So face off just outside. Kachuk, Boldy, Connor, Hughes, and Werenski, the line on the ice right now. This in the corner, Kyle Connor. He's trying to dig this one free. Goes around behind the net. Finland playing strong defense here. That surprises me. And they clear this one all the way down. 1 minute gone in the power play. 1 minute remaining. Here comes Werenski. He's going to bring this up now, dropping it back. Would like to sleep. Good evening. Welcome in. Jack Hughes bringing this one in. Hughes has it taken away, and Finland doing a nice job. Going to carry this up, eat up some clock, and now dumping it all the way down the ice. Going to put 35 seconds now on the clock. Nice penalty kill here for the Finnish squad. In over the line, Werenski dropping this off, and it's going to be another offside as Matt Boldy was just out of the zone. Werenski dropping it for him. He went in, dropped it back, and Boldy was just outside. So I'm a little surprised on the power play with 3 offsides now by the U.S. Very, very surprising. Yeah, David, they're playing really, really well. Off the draw, this coming back to Fox. He's going to back it up. 25 seconds to go on the power play. Passing it across to Matthews. He's going to flip this one in almost to himself. Matthews going in the corner. Mikola going to pinch up on him. And this is going to be cleared out and all the way down the ice. U.S. going to pick it up. 10 seconds to go on the power play. Maybe one last chance. Going to bring this one in. Eichel speeding, hitting 33 kilometers an hour. That's pretty awesome. Pretty quick. Fox going to pick it up. Power play has expired. Finns do it. They kill this one off. Jukkaru going to play this one up. That name's going to give me nightmares. From the Buffalo Sabres. Here comes Finland. They finally get into the United States zone. Rantanen. He's going to send this across. Nobody is there. Down low. Side of the net. Trying to pull this one free. Finn's still with it. Finn's in the United States zone. Barkov sending it back to the line. Here's a shot. That one's deflected wide. Back over. Barkov setting it to the line. Going to play this down to Rantanen. Rantanen behind the net. Lost it behind him. This goes in the corner. Barkov coming back up here. He's going to get it back to Rantanen. Rantanen behind the net. He's being worked on big time, trying to work it through. Faber is up on him. Barkov and Rantanen doing a really nice job down low. Faber engaged in there, as is Noah Hannafin. Finn still with it. Back to the point. D to D. Taking a look. Sending it down around low. Again, tried to chip in front from Rantanen. He was at the end of a very aggressive shift and has it taken away. And this is going to come all the way back to the Finn side of the ice. Excellent shift there by Team Finland. They're going to switch it around, and that top line really does. They have to be outstanding every time they're on the ice if these guys want to be competitive in this game. Looking at Finland's lineup, those boys might be a problem. They're going to need some help. Finland going to rip this around. Mata turning it over. U.S. in the high slot off the crossbar. Holy shot, Batman. Almost said something else. Brock Nelson with a shot just off the inside of the crossbar. Now they're down going post to post as Saros. They're going to flip this one out. Holy smokes. Picked up here by the U.S. Dylan Larkin. He's going to bring it in, but I think it hit a glove at the Finnish bench, and that's going to be blown down. We're going to get a face-off coming up. Wow, well, that was an absolute rocket shot. A rolling puck by Nelson. Throws this one up, and it dings right off the bar. They're going to a commercial break, and that'll give us a chance to say, wow, good pace, good pace. I got to be surprised. I'm a little surprised right now. Finns are playing better than I gave them credit for. Tristan, what's going on? Welcome in, everybody. An Islander hit the bar. That's Matthews' job. Matthews, he's the king of posts. But welcome in, everybody, wherever you're watching from. Thanks for joining us. Again, keep it up, the good work. Keep hitting those likes if you haven't hit that like. And if you have not yet hit that subscribe or follow, do me a favor. Hit that button. We would appreciate it. Oh, Triton. Thank you, sir. Let me see. I got to open this up. Triton says check your email. So hang on a second here. Eric. Because the U.S. is way better. Oh, my goodness. Eric, what am I going to do with you? Triton. My gosh, buddy. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to announce we're doing a giveaway tonight. we are doing a giveaway tonight. Some lucky fan is going to win a $25 Amazon gift card. $25 Amazon gift card is going to be up to grabs. Thank you, AAU Triton, for sponsoring a giveaway and making me have to do some work. Uncle B, what's going on? Everybody is eligible. All we ask is that you subscribe to the channel. Show your support with a subscription. We're going to do it through the chat, a chat giveaway. So someone tonight is winning a $25 Amazon gift card. Hockey God coming in, hitting that follow. Thank you so much for hitting that follow. How do I get back to this on my phone now? Eric made me open my email, and now I got to figure out how to get back to my other screen. There we go. But yeah, Robert, what's going on? Let's go Islanders. Brock, oh boy, that was such a shot, right? He tried and, Ulysses, yeah. Wow. How do you check the point thing again? So Noah, do exclamation mark point and that, or points, and that will tell you. I'm sick and almost in bed. Oh, no, Tristan, I'm so sorry you're not feeling good. Should win the gift card. Oh my goodness. That's right. Dan, that's priceless. But thank you very, very much. All right, we're coming back from commercial break. Tyler, depending on where you're located, we are located in and around the Toronto area, so we are watching the game on Sportsnet in our area. But if you can find where to watch it, keep your volume down and hang out with us and talk some hockey. Off the draw, this coming around. Finn, you're going to bank this one out. I'm going to have to set up that giveaway. Again, one lucky subscriber going to go home with a $25 gift card here tonight. Here's Fox going to put this one back. Tell your friends, tell your family, come and hang out because, hey, maybe they'll split it with you if they win. Sabrina, what's going on? Welcome in. Matthews juking and jiving, putting this one across. Far side with a shot that's knocked down. This working around. Mikola chasing in the corner. Hughes went down, trying to swipe and get this one out. U.S. keeping it in, sending it up high. That sails over the net. Down in the corner, long pass. Finns are going to break this one out. Here's Barkov. Barkov overskates it. Picked up. Hughes taking a look, going to play this across. Here hitting the red line. They're going to dump this one in. Finn missed it. Saros couldn't get it behind the net. Finland trying to work this one out. Now they do. They got numbers. 3-on-2. Finns coming out. Little pass across through the high slot over with a shot. They score! You gotta be kidding me. Finland breaks the ice and puts it in. 1-0 Finland. Wow. Wow. Holy moly. I'm shocked. I did not expect them to score first. Unbelievable. Kachuk takes the hit, lays the body. Finland brings this one out. And a nice cross-ice pass. And an absolute beauty of a shot. Henry Jokuharu is going to get the goal. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's right. The Sabres player gets the goal. Wow. Sean, what's going on already? I can't believe it. 8 minutes in, he picks up his first of the tournament from Grunlin and Mata picking up the assists. I got to add that to the ticker here. Brady Tkachuk getting taken down. You know he's going to be fired up here. Wow. All right, how do I spell this name? A-R-I-D-U. His first, I'm shocked, from Granlund and Mata. Here they come again. They're in here putting shots on net. Unbelievable. That's right, Uncle B. Boom. Big boom. Here's the U.S. Tkachuk. Brady. He's going to send this one down before he goes to switch it up and get going. I'm absolutely floored right now. This coming across. Into the zone. Finland coming through. Trying to drag this across. Unbelievable. Never underestimate the other team, Len. That is a very valid point. Here comes the Americans trying to break this one in. Finland is going to bring it all the way back. Going to bank this one off the boards. Yeah, let's hold posting the score until we call it and see it up on the board. That's a great call out. We want to try and keep it as seamless as possible. We know there's some delays and whatnot. This coming all the way back. 1-0. Finland leads with 11 minutes, under 11 minutes to go here in period number 1. The U.S. trying to turn and move. Austin Matthews turning it over in his own zone. He gets spun around. Joel Armia up on him. Now it's picking up by Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes with speed. He's cutting in. Stops. Putting it over to Matthews in the slot. He shoots. And a nice little glove save. Or did he get the post? I think he missed it. And it hit the post and goes over. Matthews coming close. Glad to see the Sabres getting much needed recognition. Big time Sabres fan back in the day of Dominic Hasek. Yeah, Charles. Boy, oh boy, are the Sabres struggling right now. Are the Sabres struggling right now? So yeah, Matthews putting it up. It missed the glove of the Tendy and goes off the crossbar. 2 crossbars so far for the Team US. Wow. Listen, Sabres have a lot of good talent with Darlene and Tage Thompson. And, you know, I don't know how long Cousins will be there, but I'm a big Tage Thompson fan. Would love to see them to get going, fire it up. Sabres wish they had Reinhart. I don't think anyone expected Reinhart to turn into what he did. I mean, he's just been absolutely bonkers. All right, I got to see why our little widget here is not behaving as expected. So we're going to try and fix this on the fly here.
Here's Werenski. Kyle Connor unable to control that. Taken away by Barkov. Tied up along the boards, Matthew Tkachuk. Barkov for the teammate sends it in. Luckinen able to deflect that out. Ransonen goes after it.
Big hits going on. The body's picking it up. Barkov putting it in front. It's going to roll to the side, and they're going to hang on to it. Hayden, what's going on? I hope you're feeling better, Hayden. Here we go. Let's see if this will... So they are going to take a commercial break. So commercial break in the house, and they will be right back. Finland, my mind is blown right now. What an effort they're putting up. Freak, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. I'm absolutely like mind blowing how well they are doing. All right, here we go. Perfect. We can get this updated now. So we're updating this on the fly. We want to get everything working, but we know with some of these one-off tournaments, they don't necessarily work the first time around. But there we go. Now we get that widget up and going. Perfect. So now what you'll see over here is, as it says, it shows the possession. It'll show which way the attack is going and where the puck is moving around. If we take a look up here, we see where both teams are shooting from. You see the Americans, a lot are down low. Finland hasn't had a lot of shots, but they're kind of spreading it around kind of the face-off dot and out. And, of course, the one goal coming from right here. And it was a nice shot coming in. Finns are no joke. They aren't going to lay down. You know what, Freak? My mind is blown away. I'm surprised how well they came out. They're playing solid defensively, and they do not have their depth on defense is light. But everybody has come to play, and they're looking real good right now. Jokaharu, I'm never going to say that name right. He's got the first goal from Granlund and Mata, and it was a beauty. You got a fire stick. Where can I watch? Tyler, I'm not sure where to guide you, my friend. I only know in my area here in Toronto on Sportsnet. I don't know on the fire stick if that can get you Sportsnet or the NHL network. I assume. I don't even know if it's on the NHL network. But I don't know other than Sportsnet where to guide you. Did I say 6-1 Finland? That would be something. I don't think they're going to score 6. But this was a nice goal, and you know, Hellebuck just got beat. But he's a solid tendy, right? He is an absolute solid tendy. Hulu, thank you, not necessary. There you go. If you got access to Hulu, I think they carry some of the NHL stuff as well. So there you go. You can put it on Hulu or Sportsnet and hang out here and chat away. 9:54 to go, period number 1. Sam, you have to finish. You have a year to keep practicing. I know, Dallas. I'm nervous for those Olympics. There's going to be a lot of really hard to pronounce names. Back from commercial break. Here we go. The U.S. off the draw. Going to bring this into the Finn zone. Trying to get through his Boldy. He's going in the corner. Loses the puck. Finns can't get it out. Back in the corner for Boldy. He puts it in front for Brady Tkachuk. The Finns goaltender goes down, makes the save. It got behind him. U.S. puts this one in. It was close. They're going to look at it. Brady Tkachuk is going to get this first goal, just getting past Staros. They're celebrating. There was a very delayed call here on the ice. It hit off of Saros. Yes, it definitely crossed the line. This is a good goal. It's going to be 1-1. Heads up play by Tkachuk to bank it off of Saros. He sprawled out, went for kind of that poke check. Brady then banks it off of him. It definitely goes in. Mikola reached behind and tried to pull it out, but it did cross the line. Tkachuk, Brady getting that first goal for Team USA. Boldy and Werenski getting the assists on that one. You know, and I should actually put a B because there's two of them. From Boldy and Werenski. This down around the corner. I will say for this tournament, they seem to be posting the goals a lot faster than they do the NHL games. 24/7, what's up? Sashim in the house. What's going on? Yeah, ugly goal for sure. By the way, if you missed it earlier, we are having a giveaway today. In the second period, we're going to open it up. We're going to be giving away a $25 Amazon gift card. You can win, and all you have to do, all we ask is that you support our channel with a subscribe. Hit that subscribe, and yeah, we'll open it up. It's going to be an automated process. You'll be able to enter, claim a raffle ticket, and we're giving away $25 gift card. Not affiliated with the YouTube, with the NHL. It is kindly sponsored by our one and only AAU Triton. So thank you, Triton. This down in the corner, picking it up around. U.S. trying to get it out of their own zone. Picked up by the Finns. Finns working through. There's a trip, and the U.S. is going to go to the box. Hannafin sit down for 2 minutes or less as the Finns going to get an opportunity with the man advantage. Minor penalty for tripping. 8:16 left to go. The U.S. had a power play earlier in this game. They were not able to really get anything going. So we'll see what the Finns could do. Could you imagine if they were able to get this one back? You can see up on the board now on the far side where that dot is. That's where Brady Tkachuk scored from. Just right at the side of the net. So Aho coming in. Trocheck in here as well. 5-on-4. Tyler, Sportsnet is our sports channel up here in Toronto, really in Canada. Thank you, Uncle B. When it works, it's good. It is a little ahead of what's going on, but you get the idea. U.S. going to put it down in the corner. Rantanen back, going to cycle this around. Mikola, he's going to chip this to Aho. Aho sending it all the way back. Here's Barkov. Sasha Barkov, Stanley Cup champion. Captain Barkov going to slow play this one up. Now he drops it back. Here come the Finns. Into the U.S. zone at the line. Going to get stopped. Rantanen couldn't break in. Barkov has to back up. They're going to try the other side of the ice. Little flip into the middle. Guys, you got to get into the zone. They're playing out in the neutral zone. And the U.S. very easily stacking the blue line. Going to knock this one out. Barkov back to pick it up again. Do not like this power play strategy by the Finns. It's been 50 seconds, and they just now dump it into the zone. Picking it up in the corner, sending it around. Barkov there to pick it up. Rantanen back to the line. Back over to Rantanen, playing catch. Drops it back for Barkov over to the faceoff dot with a shot. And they didn't miss by much there. That's going to go up and out of play as Patrick Laine just absolutely stepped into that one. You need Larkin to score. We'll see. Laine just tees up in this one. Went glove side, far side. Didn't miss by much. This ref cam is all kinds of cool. It's a little shaky. It's not steady.
Not the A shot, though, from
52 seconds to go here on the power play. 7:08 to go in the period. Off the draw, Finn's going to get waved out. Questioning the official.
Will take the face off. Lundell, Lehkonen.
Granlund coming in. Lundell, Lehkonen, Granlund, Teravainen, and Lundell. The Finn power play unit. Kind of like the UmpCam. Yeah, like it's always kind of cockeyed. Why can't they just have it straight?
Maybe going his forehand to the corner. He's communicating with the D-man Hannafin.
Here we go, off the draw. There it is, going to win this back to the line. Finns putting it across. Here's a blast from the point, right on, and a nice save. How good? Yeah, you know what, Phil, he's been good. He's been playing well. Pardon me. He's been playing very, very well this year. And you know, it's funny. Every time I talk about Laine, I always remember the draft year, right? When Toronto drafted Austin Matthews, and everyone was like, "What are you doing? You should have taken Laine. He's going to be so much better." I think we got the better pick. Laine's had some struggles. He certainly has, but he's finding his groove in Montreal. And this place would go nuts if he scores. Here's a rebound in front, Rantanen puts it just wide. Back over, here's a shot, and that hits the bar. Teravainen with a chance, not Rantanen. That's 6, got me. Back across, Finland setting it up, 25 seconds to go. Shot from the point is going to get blocked, knocked down on the far side. Setting it up, man in front, pass doesn't come through. Back over, Teravainen putting it behind the net, big battle in front. Lundell is really fighting hard. Comes in front for a deflection, that goes just wide. Lehkonen in the corner. He's going to send this one down around to the point. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Power play has expired. They put it in front. U.S. is going to bank it off the boards. It's a breakaway. Out of the box. She going Deke. Great save. Wow. Out of the box with speed. And they just could not put that one in. Nice little move there by Noah Hannafin and a great stop by the keeper. Carson, what's going on? This dump down in the corner. Finn's coming in. Finn's being really aggressive. Love seeing this. Battle behind the net. This coming around. Pinching up. Going to keep this one in. Shot deflection. That one came close. Finns are all over them right now. What are we watching? What are we listening to? Cycling around, picked up. Finns, Mikola putting it behind the net. Trying to put this one in front. Looking around. So many big bodies in front. Listerainen in there. This coming around behind the net. Stepping up. U.S. finally going to pick it up. They're going to pass, but they miss it, and this coming all the way down. That's going to be an icing call with 5:12 to go in this period. 5:12, and the I'm shocked. Finland right now has been hanging with the U.S. Shots are 8-8. Each team with 8 shots. Hannafin with a chance, stepping out of the box. He goes right up. I mean, this is just wild. Absolutely wild. If you're just coming in, welcome. Make sure you're here in the second period. We're going to be giving away a $25 Amazon gift card. This coming all the way down, right on the goaltender. Finn's going to play this one up. Here they come. That should have been offside, ref. Rantanen in. He's going to feed this one across. Barkov, he's curling. Sending it back over. Back down, stolen by the Americans. Here comes the U.S. Kyle Connor flying down, head up, passing it in front, deflection up and out of play. Wow, best Finnish player, Courier Solani. Ooh, that's a Courier Solani. That's a tough call. They're going to a commercial break. I don't know. What do you think? Courier Solani, 2 different eras of the game. I like Curry a lot, but you know what? I think I'd have to go Solani. I think I'd say Solani over Curry. I mean, that's so hard. Sasham, who do you think? Who would be your call? I think I have to go Solani. I really do. But that is super tough. Very, very tough. But you're going Curry, freak show, and going Curry. I mean, you can't go wrong, really. You can't go wrong at all. Jonathan, you're going to say Solani? Statistically, yes, another vote for Solani. Salami. I mean, he was so. I mean, both players were phenomenal. I mean, I think Solani had tougher teams to play on. Curry had a good surrounding cast of characters with him. Timu kind of lived on his own. Yeah, through my eyes, and that's a big difference too, right? You know, Timu really did it on his own. Curry had that cast, but man, those were some great years, some fun games to watch. And if you ever go back and watch some of those vintage hockey games, they're so crazy. They're so good. They're so exciting. I mean, there's some duds out there, don't get me wrong, but they are really exciting. Thank you, Triton. I know you do. I know you do. But we appreciate it, and so does everyone in here. I know everybody's excited for the opportunity of winning that gift card. Just make sure you are subscribed. That's all we ask. And I'm trying to get it set up as we're talking here. We're gonna open up the raffle in the second period. So if you step out for intermission, grab yourself a bevy, maybe a bag of chips, and then we'll open the giveaway up in period number 2. And I think I have everything set up. I just got to double check. Because, you know, sometimes with these things, they act a little funny. All right, they're coming back from commercial break. Let's just make sure. Yep, that looks good. That looks good. All right, we think we're good. All right, perfect. So we'll open up that. Ed, what's going on? Good evening to you. Good to see you. Vic, how's it going? Great to see you, Vic. Chris, what's up? Timu 76 goals in his rookie season. Yeah, I mean, Chris, that is wild, right? Wild. Oh, do you think we're ever, first of all, forget about 76 goals by a rookie. Are we ever going to see 76 goals by anybody? I mean, guys would score like crazy then. I mean, that was just wild. This coming around, long pass. Connor going to knock it down, can't control it. Finn putting it right back up. 4.5 minutes. 4.5 minutes to go. A little pile up behind the net. Puck kind of getting trapped under them. Going to work this across. Here's a shot from the point. That one's going to sail around. US going to pick it up. Connor getting knocked down. This is going to come out. Matthew Tkachuk was getting mixed up just off camera. Aho going to bring this one in. He's going to flip it around. Down in the corner, trying to work this one through. US up to Matty Tkachuk from his knees. He's going to scoop this one up and all the way down the ice. Lindell back to pick it up. He's going to pass it across. Here comes Mikola behind his own net, taking a look up. Slow playing it. Now he's going to get skating. Mikola's a big body. He can really move it, but he turns it over here. Matthews throwing this one over to Hughes. Here it comes back across, looking for a deflection. That one sailed high into the corner. Picked up. Here's Lundell. Lundell going to play this one ahead. US going to knock it down. Finland making a change very close to too many men on the ice. Kind of funny knowing my sister and brother in Kitchener, Ontario got way more snow than I have in Sudbury. Yeah, cartoons. It's been bad. Very bad. Kachuk, bro, chews mouth guards violently. Right? A lot of guys do. It's crazy. Peter, what's shaking? Good to see you. Marner's OT. That was something special. That was a nice goal last night. Len, me too. I'm about ready to head back down south, get out of this snow. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go, period number 1. We're all squared away, 1-1.
Adjustment to the Finnish blue line as Vakanainen comes out. Here's Miller feeding back in.
Down in the corner, US to the line. Here's a shot. Nice save. Picked up. This is going to clear back around. Saros out of the net. He's going to play it himself. Can't clear. This one held in by Boldy. And the shot is going to go up and out of play. And after the whistle, Brady Tkachuk so gently goes and bumps into the Finnish player. But Matthews and Hughes, we are seeing that chemistry. We kind of talked in the pregame and said, would we see some of this creativity? Would we see them connecting? And we've seen some real nice passing between these two. Uncle B, we're just going with the classic Perrier. Little classic sparkling water. So we got a little Perrier and some orange vitamin water, our 2 beverages of choice tonight. Off the draw, another quick shot right on and a nice save. You love winter. I don't mind the winter. I hate the shoveling.
the season compared to last.
Shorzy with the
He's
game
been
winner.
such a consistent goaltender, and everything in Nashville went poorly
Love the
early
snow,
on,
but
it's
enjoy
really been a
4
rough
seasons.
ride
Gotta
for him
love 4
personally.
seasons. Thomas, the vitamin waters, yeah, they're great. I quite enjoy them. Try. You don't like Perrier? I'm trying to stay away from pop, and the bubbles in the water help me for sure. Although I've been really bad lately. This thing coming around, best thing he did was buy a snowblower. Yeah, Dan, it's like, it's a need. Finland going to keep this one in. They're going to bring this around. Down behind, the physicality picking up, trying to bring this over. Favorite part of winter is spring. That's classic. In the corner, flipping it up. U.S. can't get it out of their zone right now. Finns have them trapped. 1-1. Randy, what's going on? Welcome in. Oh, no worries, buddy. It's all good. Big hit there. U.S. going to pick it up. They're going to move this ahead. Here comes Werenski. Over the line, going to dump this one in. Down in the corner, quick shot. Jack Eichel putting it wide. This picked up, moving this one through. Who scored for U.S.? It was Brady Tkachuk. And for Finland, it was Henry Jokiharju. Jokiharju. This down in the corner, U.S. trying to fight the Finns off as they come pressing for more. 1:25 to go. Trocheck trying to move this one through. Finns, look out. Trying to move this one across. Nelson, he's breaking through. Doesn't come. The puck doesn't come. Instead, the shot is made. It's going to go up and out of play. So with 1:12 to go here in the first, we're getting a whistle. More shots tonight than we saw last night. 13-7. The shots on net right now. I think were they like 7-4 after the first period in the Canada game. But Eichel stepping up on Barkov, sending Barkov toppling into the U.S. bench with a hit. 11-6. The physicality picking up here. Again, the hitting is more than we expected in terms of the stiffness of some of these checks. So face off in the Finn zone. Waiting. Come on, drop the puck.
One of the fastest games we've ever seen. It really was, wasn't it?
Off the draw, this one is going to be played back. Finn's going to play this one up to the red line. U.S. bringing it right back in. They're going to flip this. This is going to come in. Going to move it around. Last minute to play. U.S. keeping it in. Up to Hughes. Hughes with a shot. Nice save. Jack Hughes coming very, very close. Gregory, what's going on? Welcome in. Finn's going to flip this one out. 42 seconds to go. U.S. turning and coming right back, dumping it in. Back to pick it up is Olli Mata. Taking a look. Finn's on a line change. Going to work this to the red line. Going to dump it in. 30 seconds to go now. In the corner, trying to bring this one across. Finland with it. Sending it back to the line. Here's a long shot. That one's going to get knocked down by Eichel. Eichel turning. 20 seconds to go. U.S. Hannafin bringing it into Connor. Connor went to play it back, but it's deflected up and out of play. And with 14 seconds left, wow, we're going to get a face-off in the Finland zone. The U.S. have come close. They've had a couple really solid opportunities. Saros has been solid. He's been doing his job and been doing it well. 12-7 the shots now. Intermission, we're going to break down all the stats. We're going to talk some hockey. U.S. is going to get waved out of the draw, so Eichel comes out. Connor in to take it. Everybody's kind of switching sides and moving positions here. Off the draw, back to the line, cycling. Eichel with it. Eichel to the point. Here's a blast. That one gets blocked. Back to Werenski. 91 miles an hour. Another shot and another block. And Finland going to clear, and that's going to do it. First period comes to an end. Let's go break it all down. There we go. Let's get this organized here. Let's get this arranged. I didn't notice. No, they did not freak. It was everyone was very respectful and very, very well behaved. Yeah, Randy, I think so too. I think it's going to be a Canada-U.S. final. I think that's what everybody feels. And realistically, with the talent on these rosters, that's what it should be. All right, 1-1. Surprised that the game is as close as it is, 12-7. The shots on net. Jeffrey, how's it going? Welcome in. 14-8. The hits, U.S. leading there. Face-offs, 14-11. Pardon me. Each team 0 for 1 on the power play. 4-2, very low giveaway numbers. In last night's game, Canada-Sweden, the giveaway numbers were through the roof. So much, much better numbers here. 3 takeaways for the U.S. Block shots, 7-3. U.S. is blocking a number of shots. Your goal scorers, Henry Yokoharu, he's got his first from Granlund and Mata's. Finland opened up the scoring, which was a bit of a shocker. I did not expect them to score first, but they certainly did. Brady Tkachuk, then he got his first from Boldy and Werenski. All in all, let's take a look at one of my favorite stats is the time on ice to see how even it is. And for the U.S., Jake Gensel leading the forwards at 6:51 time on ice. Matthews at 6:44, Eichel 6:23. We got Hughes at 6:07, Tkachuk, Matthew at 6 minutes. Kyle Connor at 5.5, Miller at 5:15, Trocheck at 4 minutes, and then it kind of drops off from there. Dylan Larkin, I know we saw somebody in the chat posted they needed Larkin to score tonight. Larkin only played 2:25 of that first period. Ja, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Who else will score tonight? I'm sure there's lots more goal scoring coming up. This U.S. team should be a powerhouse. Driving around Toronto was awesome. There was no traffic. I bet it was really bad. We stayed home, and a lot of people stayed home. Schools were canceled. A lot of things canceled today. It was a very quiet day. Don Cherry, is he 83? I think he might be older than that. I don't know. No, isn't he like 92? I thought he was up there, but last picture I saw of him, he was starting to look a little rough around the edges. On the D side for the U.S., Zach Werenski leading there, 7:38. Slavin at 6:50, McAvoy 6:48, Fox 6:46. For Finland, and this is what I am very, very curious about. There he is, Donald S. making a little appearance. Love him. Barkov 7:21 leads all forwards. 6:49 for Lehkonen, 6:09 for Rantanen. Aho at 5:52, Heinz 5:21. Lundell 5:16. Don Cherry's 91. Thank you, Dan. Jared, what's going on? Wearing your Matthews jersey. Got it going on. Thank you, Jared. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Last night. From the defensive side, Esa Lindell. Wow, 9:44 of ice time. Almost half the period. Nico Mikola, 7:39. And that's kind of what I thought. I figured those two would be leading the way. I did not think Lindell would put up 9:44 of ice time. That's huge. Yokoharu at 5:45, Mata at 5:22, Mentapalo at just under 5 minutes, and Vakaninen at 3 minutes, 20 seconds. I do too, Randy. I do too. Say what you want about good old Don Cherry. You kind of either loved him or hated him, but he was entertaining. He was fun to watch. And for me, growing up, Saturday night hockey, I looked forward to every coach's corner. Loved it so much. You know, the family would do dinner. We'd sit in the family room watching hockey. Don would come on, and you know, we would watch. And it was funny because when second intermission would come along, everybody would leave and go do other things, and then come back for for the game in the third. Not a lot of people enjoyed the second period intermission, but Coach's Corner was where it is at. My can of Spam is older than Don Cherry. Oh, goodness gracious. It's a shame. Yeah, it was just an unfortunate situation, right? Very, very unfortunate situation. And I'd be willing to put money that if, and again, I don't want to get into the whole political climate, but if society was in a different place where we weren't calling everybody out for every single thing and kind of drawing intent where there's no intent to be drawn, if it was a different time, it would have gone on and nobody would have made a big deal about it. But because of what was going on at that period in time, it became a big deal, and very, very unfortunate because, you know, he's certainly, and I can't speak for him, but I don't think he had the intent to offend anybody at all. So just a very, very unfortunate situation there. Daryl Sittler, I saw in person. Yeah, Randy, I love Daryl Sittler. Daryl Sittler is awesome. A lot of those players, Daryl Sittler, Rick Vive, a lot of those guys, even Gary Lehman, even you lump Darcy Tucker, Wendell Clark, Dougie Gilmore into that group now. They're so awesome. And if you're ever at an event, if you're ever somewhere and you see them, they're almost always willing to talk to you, almost always willing to take a picture, sign an autograph. So friendly, and it's amazing. And that's what I love about some of the hockey players and the legends is they're willing to share their stories. I was lucky enough to play in a shinny hockey game with through Maple Leaf Sports, where they had Daryl Sittler was one coach and Wendell Clark was one coach, and it was a great, great hockey game. It was a lot of fun, but just listening to the stories, I missed some shifts because I was so caught up listening to the stories, I forgot to go on the ice. But they're so good, and you always got to take advantage of listening to those stories. Randy, Kirk Maltby. I'm sure he's got some stories. I bet. I'm sure he's got a tale or two. That would be pretty wild. Do you shovel your driveway or do you have a snowblower? So, Peter, I do have one of the little cheapy electrical snow blowers. It does an okay job, but it depends on how wet the snow is and how heavy it is. So it depends on the condition. Sometimes we'll use it. Sometimes we'll shovel. I saw George Larock as a kid. He was huge. Yeah, mega. He's a big guy, and he's another one. He super super nice. Cherry supports our military, and that's good enough for me. There you go, Len. Exactly. Yes, he does. He's a really nice guy. I'm sure, Randy. I would love. I mean, I wish the NHL. They're the NHL ratings are struggling. The NHL in general, and they'll tell you differently, but we've heard it from so many people. Some of the attendances are hurting. Ticket prices are so high. Attendance is not great. You had the Winter Classic this year with a couple teams who I don't think was a huge draw. They also put it on New Year's Eve, which I think was a mistake. I wish they would do some programming where they brought in the legends and have them sit around a table, you know, uh, let them go for dinner and just record the stories they tell each other, the memories they share. I would rather watch that at an intermission, watch 10 minutes of these legends exchanging stories than watching some of the personalities they have on these intermission shows today. I think that would be absolutely awesome. When Kirk won the cup, uh, I got my picture taken. Oh, very cool. That's awesome. The only time I've ever had a chance to see the Stanley Cup is going down to the Hall of Fame. Down at the Hall of Fame, got my picture with it. There was an event I was at. They had the Stanley Cup there. You can get your picture too. But that is very, very cool. Getting to see it from somebody who wins the cup and share that is awesome. Too many sports talking heads. That's right, Dallas. Everybody, there's a lot of personalities out there in the game of hockey. Some of them are very good. There's some very intelligent people out there, and there's some people that make you scratch your head and say, "Really, really? Why are you on TV right now?" I wish I had a nuclear leaf blower. Nice, Peter. They're talking to Timu Solani right now. Timu up here and talking. Let's kind of listen in a moment. Here's Timu Solani.
So I think NHL is going the right direction.
Well, listen, you're a beloved Hall of Famer, a beloved former Winnipeg Jet as well. Enjoy the rest of the time here in Montreal. Thanks again for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
Of course, we tune in right at the end. Right at the end there, Timu Solani, a big hit. He's making the rounds. Again, very, very awesome player. There have been a lot of great players, and we talked about what he did in his rookie season. Reminds me, every time I think about Timu Solani, I'm always forced to think about Pavel Bure. For me, those two kind of go hand in hand. Randy, thank you so much. I appreciate it. By the way, don't forget, we're giving away a $25 gift card coming up here in the second period. Just get a big rig truck with a plow on. Yeah, Mega, I wish I could. We got the cars out on the driveway, and it's I wish I could just get a big plow to come and do it. Let's see here. They all need to go. Butch scoring color commentator school and get a minor credit. Robert, yeah, I mean, I do like to listen along. Um, but it's frustrating when I get some commentators up there that I just absolutely can't stand. Citizen, what's going on? Oh, the new setup, can't wait for the playoffs. Citizen, it's going to be fun. Going to be a lot of fun come playoff time, that's for sure. John, what's going on? Welcome in. I still have my jerseys and hockey equipment down in the basement. How cute, you're such a good guy. I love your commentating. John, thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it froze for a minute. We're back. We are here. The joys of technology. Yeah, Bray was awesome to watch. I love it. So anytime I talk about Solani, like I was saying, to go back to that thought, I think about Pavel Bure because those two were absolutely spectacular. Oh, we need an RC truck. Oh, I missed that part. That's funny. Yeah, I absolutely loved watching Pavel Bure. I mean, so dynamic, did great things. So did Teemu Solani. And there's a third that I always think about when I talk about those two. And he's a little bit of a different category, and that's Paul Kariya. I don't know if a lot of you remember Paul Kariya. Obviously, got knocked out with the big concussion. That's right, the Russian Rocket. Paul Kariya, with those two guys, he could dangle, he could dance, was a smaller guy, was so good. Paul Kariya, great hands. And he was a special player and played well for Canada in the international tournaments as well, right? It was exciting to watch. So those three guys I kind of think of whenever I hear one name. The other two are not far behind with Kariya, Solani, and Bure. So those are three that always kind of come to mind. But I mean, there's just so many that we could talk about. So many. And that's what I love about this tournament, right? That's what I love about the World Championships, the World Cups, the Canada Cup. If you remember the Canada Cups from back in the day, always super exciting. Fedorov, Yasashim, Sergei Fedorov. I mean, holy smokes. I mean, that was one of the first hockey cards I remember getting was the Sergei Fedorov. It was the Central Red Army hockey card, which was his real rookie card. I still have it upstairs, the Fedorov Central Red Army rookie card, and I have it in the screw case, the hard plastic with the screws where it's screwed in there. He was awesome. Fedorov was something else. And didn't he wear like the white Nike skates? He had those special Nike skates. That was crazy. Oh, good memories. Detroit they were so good. Citizen. I mean, Detroit was incredible. He did. Yes, John. He got smoked. And then he came back and scored the game-winning goal. Scott Stevens knocked him down. He left. He came back, and then he scored the game-winning goal, which was pretty awesome. I have the SO hockey card collection. Oh, Sasha, that's going back. I remember when they did that. They used to have some real good stuff. All right, Randy, take care. SO used to do some great stuff with the hockey cards or the glasses. I think everybody. Didn't McDonald's also do glasses? But yeah, I loved when they did that stuff. We don't really get any of that stuff anymore. He said he doesn't remember that goal. That's right. He certainly doesn't. Detroit, Pittsburgh, Colorado matches were must-see games for years. Yeah, and Detroit, Toronto. I mean, remember when they were back in the old Norris division? Detroit, Toronto rivalry was crazy. And that's when teams would play each other 7 times a year. Right now, each team plays each other maybe 3 times. If you're in the same division, I think it's 3 times. If you're outside of the division, I think it's once or twice. Could be twice, depending if you're a West Coast team or not. But yeah, back in the day, they used to play rivalry games, division games 7 times. It was amazing. Remember when Fedorov got knocked out by Kevin BX? I do not remember that. I don't remember hearing about that. That is wild. Detroit, Chicago. Yeah, they were crazy. Johnny, I like O-Pee-Chee. O-Pee-Chee's good. I mean, most of the older players, their rookie cards, the O-Pee-Chee ones are pretty good. I got my my Brett Hull O-Pee-Chee rookie. Bieksa rookie year. I'll have to look that up. That's wild. Was it something that boiled over from in the game, or was it he made the team after that? Yeah, that's crazy. That's a wild story. There's been quite the rivalry games between Ottawa and Toronto. And I hope, Cartoons, I hope we get back there from dinner. Oh, that's I gotta look this story up. Yeah, the Ottawa-Toronto rivalries from the the 90s were intense. And we have a very good chance of seeing that rivalry again this year. And I think that'll be really exciting if that's the case. Ottawa is battling to get in there. Of course, if they get that top wildcard spot and Toronto can pass Florida for top spot in the Atlantic, it could happen. That would be awesome. I mean, if we got a Toronto-Ottawa game, I mean, that would be really, really good. James, what's shaking? Good to see you. Of the full early 90s set from Peachy of the Russian USSR team. Oh, that's going back. All right. Intermission is coming to an end. We're getting set for period number 2. We're all tied up 1-1, which is surprising. Finland able to hang with this team. I wonder what the U.S. said in the locker room to wake themselves up and get going. This is going to be a big period here for the U.S. They need to pull their socks up and get things going, or will Finland be able to kind of turn on the gears and get going? So let's switch back over and let's get set for period number 2.
Like the Montreal Forum broadcast booth.
All right.
Kyle's right.
Let's get her going. Don't forget, in this period, we are giving away a $25 Amazon gift card. All we ask is that you hit that subscribe and be part of it. All right, Triton, if you could do the do, and then we'll get the giveaway set and ready to rock. And here we go. Second period underway. 5 seconds in, we're getting a whistle. They're going to bring this one back and do it again. O-Pee-Chee came with, yes. That was, oh my gosh. Remember that gum? That gum, so good. So good. But if you buy a pack today and you get the gum, do not eat the gum today. Highly suggested, do not eat that gum today. Off the draw, this one coming around. U.S. down in the Finland zone, going to bring it around, putting it out in front. It's right there, knocked down. Mikola trying to get there. Yeah, it's like your PSA. Do not eat hockey card gum today. It's probably not any good. Matthews throwing a hit. U.S. going to hold this in at the line. Here's a shot deflected, knocked down the high slot. Comes to the side. They can't put it in. This one being fed back around. Side of the net. Matthews trying to jam it, put it in. Finland going to pick this one up, and they're going to carry. Lehkonen is going to bring this one up, put it in for Rantanen. He has it taken away. All right, let's get this fired up. Let's get this going.
Because we've got such a good vantage point here. Yes, you're right on top of it.
Let's see. Hopefully this will work. All right, entries are open. Dentist appointment tomorrow after this gum, right? There it is. Triton says, let's get the wave going. Let's do it. Hit that wave in 3, 2, 1. Hey, get the wave going. Get that wave going. There it is. Exclamation mark cards to enter the giveaway. This coming around side of the net. Cards for gift cards. Here comes Aho. Sebastian Aho carrying it in. Bad pass. Putting this one across. Road Warriors, what's going on? Welcome in. Down on the side, picking this one up. Shoveling it around behind. And again, please only enter the contest if you do have an Amazon account. We'd hate for you to win and not be able to get the gift card because you don't want to open an Amazon account. They're sending it off the boards. Finland going to bring it right back in. Putting it across. Coming, shooting, and that one's going to get blocked. Going around side of the net. Shuffling it through. This coming around, knocked down. Lundell there, putting in front. Back to the line. Taking a look. Finland working this one. Walking line. Putting it down low. Got your Sundin plaque on the wall. Nice. Side of the net. U.S. ripping it. This is going to come to the line. They can't hold it in. Here comes the U.S. 2-on-1. Shaping up. U.S. the end of the shift. Not a lot of energy there from Boldy. He couldn't drive. Finland back the other way into the U.S. zone. They're switching up as well. They're just going to roll this one in. No, there's quite a few empty seats there, James. There are quite a few empty seats.
Brady Tkachuk, the Team USA
It's
goal
coming all the way
scorer,
down.
for Boldy.
Finland going to turn. Here they come, trying to deke it through. U.S. going to pick the pocket. J.T. Miller in there. He's going to get rubbed out along the boards. Big collision there at the side of the net. Finland going to come away with the puck. Working it up the side, getting it out. Here they come, moving it. Quick pass, Finland. Armia shooting. That one doesn't miss by much. Raven, how's it going? Welcome in. Happy early Valentine's Day. Thank you very much. Hope you're having a great week. You came in just in the nick of time. Our giveaway for an Amazon gift card is open. So make sure you hit that exclamation mark cards for your chance to win. Lots of offsides. Lots of offsides right now. Well, back and forth. Finland has kind of picked up where they left off. They're kind of hanging around. They're hanging on their own. Saros has not looked super sharp here tonight. 16:36. Off the draw, U.S. going to bring this one in. Taking a look around. Gensel, shot's going to go wide. Werenski going to step in. Nice stop there. 84 miles an hour. Pass trying to spring the breakout player. Can't be done. Matthews going to put it in. Saros back. He's going to pick this one up. Finland going to back it up in their own zone. Barkov cutting around. Pass doesn't come to him. They're going to try the other side. Sending it all the way down. No icing call. The official is screaming. Big collision down around behind the net. Bodies going down. Rantanen is there. And we got a penalty
for Finland in the opening period.
There's a hand pass.
Oh, hand pass. It's going to be blown down with a hand pass.
Along the wall and just a double deflection there.
Finland right now, boy, are they surprising me. Tickets are, yeah, I've heard tickets are a little pricey.
But you can see just this style of the Finnish team.
And I know, you know, Finland had a tough time putting a full roster together. So I'm not surprised being in Montreal, not surprised there are some empty seats.
This Finnish team just frustrates you and plays hard hockey against you at every turn.
I think Gary Bettman said they were about 90% sold. If I'm remembering correct, here's a quick shot right on and a nice save. Yeah, Canada, USA coming up on Saturday. We'll be here for that one. I hope you'll join us. Just picked up, throwing it down. I still can't believe we lost. Oh, yeah, John, that was a shocker. That's for sure. U.S. turning. Eichel going to bring this one in, dropping it off at the line. Curling it around. Finland trying to knock this one down. Just about 5 minutes gone here in the second period. Intercepted. Finland going to work this one through. And the U.S. turning and bringing it right back around. Taking a look, slowing it down, thinking about it twice. Booze coming out. The booze coming out. Wow. Surprised to see that. This coming around down in the corner. The booze coming out as the U.S. was kind of holding on, delaying things. James in the corner. Can't hear what the crowd is saying, but Finland is able to clear this all the way out. Hannafin is going to go back, pick this one up. He's being kind of checked from behind there from Granlund. Lucky he didn't get a call. To be more of a checking team. Yeah, and you know what? They're holding their own. The U.S. is certainly out hitting them, but they're holding on their own. Monty, how's it going? Welcome in. Teravainen sending this all the way around, comes to the line. Up on the far side, they're just going to turn, throwing it towards the net. It's knocked down. Mikola stepping up, going to play it around the net. Teravainen there, giving it across, coming through. Nice little wraparound play by Armia, and it's stolen. And the U.S. is going to clear this one out. Setting it up. Mikola going to start to move ahead, giving it to Lindell. Lindell playing it up the middle. Finland up over the line, going to just flip this one in. U.S. is going to get there, bringing it all the way back. Here they come, up over the line. Here's a shot, looking for a deflection. That one went a little high and over the net. I was listening in on your conversation about legends of the game before. I lost phone reception. My question, what's Gretzky like? He seems very robotic. So, Phil, you know, now in fairness, let me wait till break, and then I'll let you know. This coming out over the line, but yeah, I'll talk about that at the next commercial break. Here comes Finland. Long pass up. Over the line. He's going to bring it in. Shot right in the high slot. It's there. U.S. going to clear it out of the danger zone. Rantanen back with it in the corner. He's going to get taken down. Knocked down on his backside. This coming out over the line. Going to play this one back. Just remember, Canada didn't look all that great either. That's true, Gordon. They didn't. This coming back in the corner. Finn's doing a good job keeping it in here. Werenski going to play this one forward, and they're going to clear. Long pass all the way down. Gensel going in hard in the boards. He crashes down as that was a very risky hit as Montepallo takes him down hard. So penalty coming up here.
Wes McCauley in the neutral zone from a
Yikes.
different angle. He makes the call here, much to the disappointment of the fans who have 33 Finland a minor aboard.
Yeah, 100%. Good call. You should never, never, never kind of shove a guy from behind like this. So Gensel going in. All right, Phil, to answer your question, because they're going to a commercial break. Yeah, very reckless play. When I met Gretzky, it was a long time ago, right? I mean, he was still in his heyday. When I met him, he was great. I mean, very friendly, big smile, laughing. I get what you mean. He does seem very robotic today. I think that's just when he's on TV. He's not being loose. When I met him, it was at the NHL Awards. Very loose, very relaxed. He had won an award as well, which I'm sure helped. Beating out Mario Lemieux. I know Mario Lemieux was pissed. He was really mad. And I did not have a good encounter with Mario Lemieux that same year. But yeah, Gretzky was super nice, very friendly, open to chat, good conversation when he was normal. So it definitely, back then, definitely, it made a big difference. You can't even see with these stupid camera angles. Why are they so horrible? Yeah, through my eyes, that's a very valid point. I'm all for creativity. I'm all trying different things, but some of these camera angles, and when they switch to them, whoever's calling the camera shots, they switch to them at such inopportune times that it makes it hard to see certain plays and certain things happening. But yeah, some of these camera angles, just not a good idea. Messier greater than Gretzky. Ooh. Now there's an interesting note for sure. Hockey Girl for Life, welcome in. I love Canada so much. Want Canada to win. Well, Canada won't win this game, but Canada playing the U.S. on Saturday night. Saturday night's going to be a huge one. But, man, it's going to be fun. Czechia should also be in this tournament. Yeah, Monty, and I think they're going to be in the next one. The next World Cup, they're predicting it to be 8 teams. As to who those 8 teams are, we don't know. But, yeah, this was such a last-minute tournament. They knew that, obviously, Canada, U.S., and Sweden could fill teams. Finland was tough to fill a team, and it's all NHL players. So could Czechia fill a full roster of NHL players? I don't know. All right, here we go. Back from commercial break. Off the draw, U.S. on the power play. Fox with it. Going to go to Gensel. Gensel taking a look back to Fox. Here's a shot. Matthews jumping out of the way, but it's blocked, and Finland is going to clear this one all the way down the ice. If you're just coming in and joining us, welcome along. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button for us, hit that like, and of course, make sure you're subscribed. We have a giveaway going on right now. Some subscribers going home with a $25 Amazon gift card. So welcome in. It is completely free to enter. Back around. Matthews with it. He's going to cycle it around. All you have to do is put exclamation mark cards in the chat, and that will register your entry. Here they come. Finland short-handed, trying to drive this one towards the net. One hand on the stick. Anton Lundell putting that one through, and a nice save there.
for the Panthers, and now his
He
teammate
tanked the
Matthew
Canucks.
Tkachuk.
No way. He is Gretzky.
Power play for Team USA.
Matthews playing this one. 50 seconds to go in the power play. Matthews pinching in. Back to the line to Fox. Fox with it. U.S. going with this kind of diamond setup. Matthews back. He's curling all the way around. Eichel leaves it for Matthews. Matthews down low, gets it back. Shooting, looking for the kind of shot pass. And that one came close. Gensel almost able to put it in. Matthews putting it down to the side to Tkachuk. Jim, how's it going? Welcome in. Here's Tkachuk, Matthews, side of the net, putting it in front, trying to jam it in. Gensel again, a great opportunity. And they can't beat UC Saros. Saros with an excellent play. He's holding on. He's holding on. Couple of block shots. Couple of nice saves. Right now, this is a full team effort for Finland. John, I have the U.S. in this game. The U.S. should win this game. Oh, Sasha, Lemieux versus Yager. So, hands down, it's Lemieux. Ben, what's going on? Welcome in. To Disney Baker, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Long pass all the way down the ice. U.S. going to set it up. Leave it here for Werenski. 4 seconds left on the power play. Stepping in over the line. U.S. going to bring this down in the corner. Power play has expired. Only one shot on that power play. Finn's doing a nice job killing it off. Hughes with it in the corner. Now he's going to bring it to the line. Sending it across. U.S. rotating it around the perimeter. Trying to put it side for Boldy, and that shot is going to go just wide. McAvoy keeping this in. He's battling in the corner, trying to get it free. Finns are playing tough. U.S. to the line. Here's a blast from Brady, and that one is blocked and is going to come out. Going to put it in as Brady steps into his man, Listerainen. And here we got a whole tussle going on. Brady Tkachuk mixing it up. And we got a whistle. Hang on, what's going on here? We got players slipping off all over the place. Charlie McAvoy and Mikola, both of them in a little bit of discomfort. I think we got an inadvertent collision here. So Mikola takes a hit from Tkachuk, Brady Tkachuk, and then Mikola goes down, and as Faber jumps over the bench, they're going to go to commercial break. Faber jumps over the bench, but he jumps over the bench right onto McAvoy, and McAvoy goes down. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Again, welcome in. If you're just coming in, hit that thumbs up for us. If you're watching on Twitch, welcome in as well. If you're watching up on the big screen on the TV, thank you very much for tuning in. I know there's a lot going on the screen, so if you are just coming in and you're brand new to the channel, let me give you a little rundown. Right up here, you're seeing all the shots. So these X's are where all the shots are coming from. These little dots, these are the goals that have gone in. Down over here, this is showing you where the puck is, who's in possession, and whereabouts it is moving. On the far side, down over there, it's telling you who is on the ice and what their current stat line is. So hopefully you're able to see it and follow along with the game as it goes along. And of course, we are calling the play-by-play for you. As well, our giveaway is on. Let me take a peek. What do we have? Didn't even realize, but I'm 6 minutes behind. Oh, hockey girl. Oh, no, yes. Make sure your live button is on. Make sure that live button is red so you are fully up to speed. Gotta have meat lovers, thin crust. There you go, Gordon. There you go. All right, let's see. How are we doing? How many entries we have? That's okay. Right now, pretty good odds. If you have not entered the giveaway, it's some pretty good odds of winning right now. I cannot enter. I do not qualify. So make sure you get those entries in. AI will be able to do these graphics as good as the actual game. Yeah, one day they will. That's for sure. You know, I've kind of dabbled with AI a little bit. I've seen some people do some cool things with AI, and I just can't get it to work properly. In fairness, I'm using all the free stuff. I haven't paid for anything, but you know, a lot of the stuff that I find with AI, it looks not good. Pizza 130. There you go. Right, Dallas. Monty, all you have to do, !cards in the chat, and that will get you into the giveaway. Come on, gift card. Daddy needs a new diaper for my boy. Jonathan, that's awesome. All right, let's go. Let's get her going. Think you need to pay for... Yeah, probably. Wouldn't surprise me. This coming across down low. In the corner, U.S. going to rip this one across. There you go. Entries coming in. Here comes the U.S. Eichel with a shot. Nice blocker save there. Finland going to work this one out of the zone. Almost given away. Under 10 minutes to go. U.S. going to pick it, move it ahead. Here they come. The U.S. into the zone. Finland breaking. Here's a goal. 1-2, and he passes. Matthew Tkachuk is going to go back. He's going to spin around. He gets taken down. He wants a penalty. Here comes Sebastian Aho. He's going to stop, feeding it across. Oh, one too many passes the other way. Somebody's got to shoot the puck. The U.S. with one too many passes. Finland with one too many passes. And we're going to get a whistle. Oh, my goodness. Both ways, guys are getting chances.
Pinned off and has to shoot maybe earlier than he wanted to, but this is the play. He got an odd man rush.
Looking for places to beat the Heat. Not necessary. Are you? When are you looking to go away? I assume by beat the Heat, you're looking to travel. Excuse me. Here comes the U.S. as I choke on my water. Finland going to take it away. Barkov, a nice job. He's been playing a great defensive game. Moving this one up. Golfing in the Rockies, always fun. Alexis, welcome back in. Good to see you. Down in the corner, Matthews, he's getting defensive. Finland putting it just wide of the net. U.S. going to move it up. They've kind of slowed down as the Finns matching the U.S. physically. Here's Matthews coming in. He shoots, and that one goes just wide. Side of the net, picking this one up. Fox back with it. Fox going to put it across. U.S. going to chip this one down. Finns back to pick it up as got some changes going on. Here comes Lehkonen. Long pass across. Finns with a breakaway. Shooting. Oh, my goodness. That one goes over. I've heard Banff is absolutely stunning. Yeah, me as well. Not necessary. If you're looking, if you need some help planning a trip, reach out to Dee's Destinations on Instagram. She'll be able to book you flights, hotels, get you a package. She'll be able to set you up. No real extra costs involved, but she's the expert, so check her out. You'll see her Instagram coming in the chat. Dee's Destinations, travel agent extraordinaire. Very busy right now these days with March break and spring break just weeks away. Here's a shot. That one's picked up. But yeah, check her out. Dee's Destinations. Here comes Finland again in his zone. Trying to feed this across to Aho. Couldn't get there. Dolphin here. Regional Vic. Not only have to worry about sand and water traps, we have to worry about kangaroos. Could you imagine? Need a golf trip this summer. Yeah, not necessary. Not necessary? Yes. Not necessary. Reach out. She'll see what she can find for you. Camp out of Fort Wilderness. Dallas, wouldn't that be nice? This down in the corner. Putting this one around. I know she just did, worked on some huge group trips. Flipping it down in the corner. Here to pick it up. Faber with it now. Brock Faber setting it up. 5 shots for Finland this period, only 2 for Team USA. The shots have really dropped off significantly. Both teams playing well. 6.5 minutes to go here in period number 2. Finns back in the U.S. zone around behind the net. Lundell going to leave this one here. Picked up by Granlund. Granlund's having quite a heck of a game for himself. Side for Faber, back to Granlund, behind the net. We thought he was going to go for the Michigan for a second. That set up nicely. Here's a shot right on, and that's going to be grabbed and held on to by Hellebuck.
Another good push by the Finns here.
You know, Dallas, I've never done hoop-de-doo. Never done it. We need a musket. I mean, what a shot.
Save there by Hellebuck, getting a piece of it now.
as Finland really came close, bringing the noise, bringing the funk. Eric Haula came very close, putting that one in. So we got a face-off in the U.S. zone. Trocheck coming in against Alex Barkov. Barkov playing such a well-rounded game tonight. Off the draw, this one a bit of a scramble, but U.S. is going to come away with it. Long pass, going to miss Matthews. Finn's going to bump this one, trying to get it out. U.S. line changing, and it's going to get touched up, and the whistle going to be blown down. They're going to go to a commercial break. 5:55 here in the period. And the U.S. in a little bit of trouble. Only 2 shots by the Americans here in this period. You have to do endless fried chicken and sangria. Ooh, Dallas. As tasty as that sounds, endless fried chicken is just dangerous. But if the fried chicken is as good as it is at 50s prime time, oh my goodness. That would be awesome. Canada might struggle against Finland. Thomas, I'm shocked with how Finland is playing right now. I've completely slept on this team. I am super, super impressed. But take a look. If we take a look up here at the shots, look how Finland is shooting, right? They put some kind of across the middle and only a few back. So they are spreading out their shots. Look on the far side. The Americans are jamming everything towards the net. They got a handful of shots from that face-off dot. Most of those are Matthews, I believe. But they're really jamming it down low. Where the U.S. needs to excel, and we talk about this for NHL games, is back on the point. Using your blue line, more shots coming from the blue line is where they're going to create opportunities, especially the way U.S. is putting people in front of the net. Looking for those deflections is going to be huge. Yes, I know what sledge hockey is, and I'll tell you, for the folks that have watched and played sledge hockey, kudos to them, because sledge hockey is very, very difficult. Slots is so rigged. Boyd, what's shaking? Good to see you. Thomas, what's going on? Welcome, 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 and everybody. Again, if you are just joining, you're joining at a good time. We have a giveaway open you can register for. It is for a $25 Amazon gift card. And right now, pretty good odds to winning. So make sure you enter. All we ask is that you do subscribe. Support the channel with a subscription. And then it is completely free to enter. Exclamation mark cards for your raffle ticket. What can Canada do better on their next game? Ooh, that's a loaded question, cartoons. I thought Canada yesterday stopped skating. They stopped skating for pieces of the periods, and they need to keep the pressure up. Same with the U.S. The U.S. in this second period, they've really slowed down. They have to keep the pressure up. You're a goal. You're for sledge hockey. You're a goalie. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. It is not an easy sport by any means. This kicking it back around. Matthews going to bring it back. 5:45 to go here in the period. We're going to close the raffle at the end of this period. We're going to pick our winner. Well, maybe we'll leave it open through the intermission. Or we'll close it afterwards, and then we're going to pick our winner in the third period. Canada stop skating when a fight is about to happen. That they do, but no fight. I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if we get a fight in this tournament. I don't think these guys are going to drop the gloves at all. But we've seen some physicality. We've seen a lot of hard-hitting action. Prep, what's going on? Welcome in. Claiming your raffle ticket. Here comes Hughes over the line. That one is picked off. Finn's on the run. They're trying to get in here, and Hughes going to back it up. Turning around, look out. Here they come. Rantanen steals. Trying to cut around. Werenski couldn't do it. Oreo Show, what's going on? Welcome in. They skate slow. They have parking lot skates on. Thomas, nice. This is picked up. Going to come through. Long pass. U.S. trying to get into the Finn zone. Finn's getting it back to the line. Long pass. Trying to hit Lehkonen. Can't do it. Barkov is there as well. U.S. going to turn. Here they come. Matthews in over the line. Over to Brady Tkachuk. He shoots. That's going to be knocked down. The Oreo Show coming in with that subscribe. Thank you, Oreo Show. Nice shift here by U.S. Finally getting a shot on net. Only the third of this period. But Mikko Rantanen stepping right up, stealing this puck away. Not great puck movement there by Charlie McAvoy. And Brady Tkachuk making a little step around Mikola. Saros kind of catching it with his, missing it with his glove, but kind of catching it with his jersey and then shaking it down. Barkey might score. I would love to see Barkey score. Oh, no Warriors, Oreo Show. Just glad to have you back with us. That's going to be an icing against Finland. Of course, I am so pumped up. Saturday night is where it's at. Saturday night, Canada, US. It is going to be a preview of the final. I'd be willing to bet on. We're going to get that show scheduled at some point tomorrow. I just got to build everything for it. Here's Fox. Fox putting this one across. Back to the line. A big shot down in front, down in front. Saros scrambling, and he's going to get up against that post and hang on to it. Nice save there as Matthew Tkachuk pushing in front. Patrick Laine in on the side there. Brady Tkachuk in there as well. The official is going to break it all up. Saturday night is the Royal Rumble of hockey. Absolutely. It is going to be a great game. I'm super, super excited. I mean, these teams are stacked. I can't wait to see the likes of Matthews and Hughes going up against Crosby and Stone, McKinnon. Oh, it's going to be awesome. Marner on Matthews. I hope we're going to get some. They're going to cheap shot each other. Back around off the draw. This coming through. Finland can't get it out. Pushed off the puck. U.S. going to steal. Going to rip this one around. Far side. Tkachuk putting it down low. The brothers playing with each other. Out in front of the slot, a shot right on and a nice save. Eichel coming close. Eichel, an honorary Tkachuk on this line. Shooting from the point. Hannafin's going to fan on that one. Mikola going to slap this one up, trying to get it out of the zone. And here's a 2-on-1. Finland coming in. Saucer pass across. And they can't get it. Oh, what a play. Unbelievable. Hines coming so close. 2-on-1. The saucer pass coming away. They just couldn't control it. Gonna knock this one down. Here comes Patty Laine. Laine gonna flip this one down in the corner. Lundell going in after it. Down around. Oh my goodness. If US... So this is just a round robin. So whoever loses, it doesn't matter. They just don't get points. Over the games, it's all about accumulating points. And then next week, whatever the top two teams are in terms of points, they're going to play each other for the championship. So Aho with a little saucer pass, and it just skips over Hines. He couldn't knock this one down. But yes, Ja, that's it. If USA loses, they bring great shame. 3:38 to go. I'm baffled right now. 6-5 are the shots in this period. So Eichel gonna switch up here. Oh, Eichel's bleeding. He's got his nose is all cut up and bleeding. Not sure how that happened. So Eichel needs a Band-Aid. He'll get the little My Little Pony Band-Aid and put it on there. So Trocheck in, off the draw, this coming back. No bronze medal, no, definitely no bronze medal game. It's all for nothing. All or nothing, I should say. Finland going to put it right back in. 3:24 to go. Down in the corner, this one coming around through. The legend, welcome in over on Twitch. I think the U.S. is going to win this game, and I apologize for the viewers over on Twitch if I do miss your comments. Sometimes they go fast on my screen, so I look down and catch it on my phone. But I do think the U.S. should take this game. They really should. They're putting a little Vaseline or polysporin or something on the nose. Get that to stop bleeding. 3:19 to go. U.S. is going to win this draw. Back around behind the net. Going to rip it. And this one chipped right down. You were right the first time. All for nothing. Down around. I wonder if what they get. I wonder if there's any kind of extra bonuses. There has to be some kind of cash prize for participating. Shoot, and there's a tip and they score. The United States on a deflection is going to get the goal. It doesn't matter how it goes in as long as it does go in. And the Americans, with 2:56 to go in the second period, Matt Boldy makes a bold statement, not really, by deflecting this one in. A broken play out of nowhere. Faber just throws this to the net. Boldy swings his stick out and deflects it. And as the goaltender is going from his left to his right, following the puck is knocked back down to the left and goes past Saros, who's sprawling across. There is a big save. Wow. Sometimes that's all it takes. That's why Don Cherry always said, kids, throw the puck to the net. You never know what could happen. Is Canada, USA being played in Montreal or Boston? That's a good question. I'm not sure. I have to double check. I don't remember when they switch over. I think it is going to be in Boston. This down around in the corner. Maybe I'm mistaken. This coming through. David, maybe you know. David, do you know Canada, USA on Saturday? Is that in Boston or still in Montreal? Rob, how's it going? Tight game. Yes, sir. Cottaging, thank you very much. In Boston. There we go. They will be switching to Boston. That's going to be a nice and call. 2:09 to go. Boldy getting the goal. USA going up by 1. Good goal for him. Nice deflection from Faber. All the talent on this team, that is the unlikely combination in Boston. The gold is back in Montreal. Thank you very much. So here we go. Barkov in to take the draw. Wouldn't it be something if Finland tied it up? They win the draw back to the line. Trying to bring this through. Mata. Going to pass this one over. Side of the net. Down around behind the net now. Finland battling here. They only have 13 shots. 20-13 are the shots on net. Favorite NHL team, Toronto Maple Leafs are my favorite, followed by the Florida Panthers. Those are my top 2 teams. I hope not. Here's a quick shot. That one goes wide. Because the Russian players are allowed to play in the NHL. Should they have been allowed to play this tournament? So, Monty, interesting question. Let's talk about that at intermission. Trocheck in here, throwing some cross checks, letting it in there. Slavin is all tied up. Matthews going to kick this puck out. It's going to come across. Here it comes. Trocheck going to dump this one in, down in the corner. Finland going to pick it up. Here they come, Finns. Long pass, trying to chip it around. Couldn't get it past Eichel. Eichel going to keep that one to himself. Got 1 minute to go here in this period. 1 minute to go. You have any hockey pucks? I have 2. Yes, John, I got a nice hockey puck collection. Down in the corner. Last minute to play in the second period. Here's Mata. Mata going to bring this one across. Taking a look. It's going to be dumped into the zone. Now it's sent all the way back down. Finland going to stop it. Mata back with it. 40 seconds. Going to play to Mikola. Mikola tipping this one ahead. Turning, looking, moving it up. 30 seconds. The U.S. Hellebuck out to play. Giving it to Fox. Fox going to send this one all the way down the ice. And that's going to be an icing call with 22.5 seconds left to go. So Brady Tkachuk has definitely been the lead physical presence here for the U.S. team. He's been hitting everything that moves. No surprise there whatsoever. 22.5 off the draw. Let's go. Can Finland tie this one up going into the third? U.S. is going to win this draw, bringing it around behind the net, working it up far side. Tipped all the way down the ice. JT Miller picking this one up first. Going to cycle it around behind the net. U.S. trying to get it in front. That's going to be deflected up and out of play. 5.1 seconds to go. here in period number 2. Good puck movement overall. Decent puck movement. The flow has kind of been up and down. That goal really went to the legs of the U.S. They're almost at 60% in the faceoff circle. We'll go over all the stats at the intermission. 5.1 seconds. Off the draw. U.S. can't get it. Finland picks it up, and we got a penalty. Penalty here. So Mata going to go off. Finland takes a trip. Didn't need this one. Oh, hooking, they're going to call it. So with 2.2 seconds to go, Mata's going to go to the box. So really, when the U.S. starts up, that's not so much as a hook. I don't like this call at all. Who's going to win? So I think at the end of the day, Oreo Show, I think Canada is going to pull through. It's going to be a heck of a hockey game, but I think I got Canada on that one. Off the draw. Nope. Going to kick them out. They're going to do it again. Somebody come in. You got 2 seconds left. Matthew's going to come in and take it. Off the draw, trying to come through, centering it in front, and there goes the horn. And the one thing I got to say here in Montreal, the clock strikes 0 and the horn is very, very delayed. All right, so we are done. We're going to the intermission. 1 goal scored in this one, and it is the United States now with a 2-1 lead. All right, if we look at the total shots now, 18-13, 26 hits to 15, 23 faceoffs to 22, no power play goals. U.S. is 0 for 3, 0 for 1 is the Finns, 11 giveaways apiece, 4-3 the takeaways, 14 block shots for Finland, 8 for Team USA. The only goal we had in that second period was Matt Boldy on the deflection from Faber and Kyle Connor. All right, so now the question that was asked earlier, Florida Park Explorers, what's going on, Dave? Our partner channel. If you are not following the Florida Park Explorers, by the way, you got to check them out. They are all over the Florida parks, bringing you the merch, bringing you the treats, bringing you the magic, bringing you the comedy, bringing you all the fun. Check them out, Florida Park Explorers. And by the way, no joke about theme park treats. You want the good cookies, you want the good Werther's caramel corn, you want all the snacks, they will send it your way. All right, let's banking what's going on. So the question was asked, Sam, what about Russia? Why is Russia not in this tournament? Shouldn't they be in this tournament? So the deal with this, the Four Nations Cup, is they really wanted to put something together. They really wanted the World Cup to kind of be at the end of August into September like it has been in the past. And it hasn't come to be. And so they couldn't get it organized. So the next best thing was saying, hey, when the Olympics comes in, we take a 2-week pause in February. Let's set up an international tournament over the 2 weeks. So this Four Nations Cup was born. They knew Canada, US, they could roster a team. They knew Sweden, there was enough. Finland, they knew they could get a full team, even though they had some struggles. Apparently it was not easy to get a full roster here for Finland. So that's why they picked these teams. They did announce the World Cup is coming back on a regular basis. And so what they're going to be doing is every other year, we're going to have the Olympics, All-Star Game, World Cup, All-Star Game, Olympics, All-Star Game, World Cup, All-Star Game, so on and so forth. So every other year we get an international tournament. I like this idea. So when they did announce this the other day, they said the next one is going to be 8 teams. They're going to expand it to 8. Obviously, well, I shouldn't say obviously. I assume it's going to be these same 4. Then after that, I imagine Czechia. I imagine Switzerland is going to be in there. We then got to figure out who those other 4 teams are going to be. Now, the IIHF and the IOS and the Olympic Committee voted not to reinstate Russia for this season. I think it was Russia and Belarus, I believe it was those 2. They were not going to reinstate them for this season. They were going to then reevaluate next year, because next year with an Olympic year, they're going to reevaluate and determine again. The NHL and Gary Bettman did say that while right now the International Committee, they've voted to exclude them because this is purely an NHL tournament, an NHL run tournament, they would have no problem creating a Russian team from NHL players, because a lot of the NHL players do want to partake and represent their country. So it doesn't mean they're going to do it. They said they're going to look at it and evaluate it. Obviously, it depends on if they get reinstated on the international stage or not. We'll have a lot to do, and then we'll have to see, does Bettman kind of move forward with what he said and reinstate them if they don't, or whatnot. So that's kind of the case where Russia is right now. There's a lot of good Russian hockey players, and it certainly would be good. I always say when you talk about best on best, we're not really playing best on best unless you bring them into the equation, because some of the hockey players are certainly the best in the world. More chances for thousands of dollars of players to get hurt. Yeah, and we saw that Team Canada already lost a player with a wrist injury who's now out week for week. There's been a lot of physicality in this game, probably more than I anticipated, especially with a lot of teammates playing against each other. But U.S. is throwing a ton of hits. Brady Tkachuk, 7 hits in this game, 3 for Dylan Larkin. So they're really throwing it around. On the Finnish side, Lundell only has, Listerinen with 2 hits and Haller with 2 hits. So Team USA, definitely the more physical team. I hope we get Team Russia. It adds some amazing talent. It really, really does. All those countries, Benny Russia is so righteous. If they want to play clause in the contract to waive them if injured, yeah, wouldn't that be interesting? Best goalie in the league is Russian. So that's kind of the standpoint with Russia. I'd love to see it come in. I understand, I don't. I do and I don't. Sport, listen, politics aside, whatever's going on, these are all players that are in Canada, in the United States, playing in the National Hockey League. In a National Hockey League run tournament, I don't see an issue with it, with everything going on. I think it's okay. Yes, so Monty, in the original rules from the tournament, they said no. Once the tournament starts, if a player got injured, they would not bring up another player to step in. They had a meeting just before the Canada game, actually, where they said in the case of a defenseman getting injured and the team was going to be short a player, they would allow for an emergency player to be called up. So Canada was able to call up a replacement. So they kind of got lucky there. NHL contract, not some crap international game. Yeah, they're playing, it's all NHL rules. There's a few differences when it comes to overtime and the point system. I was expecting much more from USA. Yeah, NFAC. I agree. I was expecting a lot more as well. I'm mind blown right now how well Finland has played in this game. Don't let people be affected by countries' actions that are thousands of miles away. Yeah, and I mean, listen, we're talking about, we're not talking about people coming in from Russia. We're talking about people who are in North America playing in the National Hockey League, right? It would be no different from the National Hockey League saying, we're going to make 4 teams and we're going to call them Slytherin, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, If they were the Harry Potter houses, Slytherin would be the Russian house, These are all NHL players. So I don't see it having the same impact here. The IHF ban on Russia and Belarusian teams will be in place at least before the start of 26-27 season. Said international tourneys haven't been the same since. No, they really, really haven't. If different, the Russian players, for the most part, don't train in Russia like some of the sports they're here. Yeah, I mean, they're here all the time. And I think that's why, if we're talking strictly an NHL tournament, and even if you said in order to fill 8 rosters, you had NHL and AHL, like NHL and NHL affiliates, you're still talking about North America. So I think there's enough. Let AHL kids play. You know, Bear Shark, that would be interesting. That would be very interesting. You know, you get some of these AHL kids coming in. I would be okay with that. I mean, obviously, for the big teams, you're probably not going to see that happen. But yeah, let them in. Let them come in and play. AHL players would be good, and you know, maybe there's a chance where you have some other professional leagues in North America. Maybe they're not NHL affiliated, but depending on what teams you bring in, open it up and expand it. I mean, that would be real fun. There's a lot of good talent in there, and I think that would be great. NHL affiliates or North American pro leagues would be great. Void, that's a great point. I'm sorry, I had to take a sip. That's a really good point. You know, you could have an AHL player who's never really been given a chance, right? Has all the talent in the world, never had a chance, and all of a sudden, you know, there's Slovakia. You know, they can't roster a full team, so they call up, you know, some AHL player who comes in and absolutely has a phenomenal tournament. You know, all of a sudden the NHL teams are turning around saying, "Hey, maybe we should give this kid a shot." No NHL players. Ooh, so do you remember in the Olympics a couple Olympics ago when the NHL players did not go? That was not some great hockey. It was some tough to watch hockey. It did give some guys a chance, right? It gave some guys who were not on NHL teams a chance to sign some contracts. But that hockey was definitely, you can't call it best in the world if the best players aren't playing. In my opinion, why Connor Bedard not on Team Canada? Kaji is a great question. There's some snubs for sure. I think, you know, Connor Bedard over Sorelli, over a Point, over a Hagel. You know, absolutely. Why is John Tavares not here? John Tavares is having one heck of a year, better than some of those guys. Definitely a lot of snubs, but it's very difficult when you're drafting a team. There are always guys who are left out who deserve to be on this team. Like it's Celebrini, you know, does Celebrini deserve to be here? I can't call it best if they are pros. Well, that's a very valid point too, right? Because the Olympics is supposed to be best of amateur sport. So that is a valid point. You know, figure skaters when they turn pro and start going on the Stars on Ice tours and everything, start getting paid for it, or can't qualify for the Olympics. So that is a good point. I just think the quality of hockey drops so much when you don't have the quote unquote pros in there. I think it's Tampa Bay's coach glazing his team. Oh, it totally is. The Olympic year sucked when the NHL wasn't allowed to play. I didn't like it at all. Bedard Celebrini will be on the Olympic team. I think so. Another year. I mean, Bedard will definitely be in the Olympic team unless he declines. But I think he will, or is injured, but will definitely be there. I mean, he's going to be spectacular. Pros, it's meaningless. Yeah, I agree. Archaic rules, very archaic. There's a lot of things that have changed over the years, and you'd think somebody would reevaluate some of those rules. But you know, it would be interesting, and it would also be interesting if they said, you know, we look at the World Juniors and how exciting the World Juniors are, and that is great hockey. So maybe it's something we say, you know, maybe it's something out there that says um, non-drafted players. Well, mind you, some of the World Junior players are drafted, so maybe it's it's that same thing. Under 19 or under 20 um, can play, but again, it would have to be the same, right? Because in Finland and Sweden, they have different leagues that they consider their pro leagues. So it'd have to be the same all the way around. But we love, like, the World Juniors are spectacular. If we had the World Junior type of hockey at the Olympics, I'd be all over that. I mean, we know how crazy we get over the holiday season when they get going. Thank you, Freak Show. This is a phenomenal shirt. It is awesome. Of course, you too can find merch like this. Reaching out to the Florida Park Explorers, they can find it for you, get it for you, ship it to you. All you got to do is wash it and wear it. Or if you're risque, you don't even need to wash it. But thank you very much. I love this shirt so much. It's one of my favorites. Is there a portal for college hockey like in football? What do you mean by portal? There definitely is college hockey. College hockey is very, very popular. Actually, Matty Nyes came from a college program, elected to finish up before coming to the big club in Toronto. So there definitely is a great college program that we do see some folks coming out of. It's not your traditional path. More go through, of course, OHL, WH, all the different leagues like that. But there is a good college program. So who makes the decision about whether NHLers play in the Olympics or not? So there's a joint conversation, Phil, obviously with the Olympic Committee, Players Association, and the league. So Players Association and Gary Bettman said they do have a contract on the table. They do have a deal done. They just have to sign it. They've had it for a while. They are saying we are going. Apparently, in this deal for players to go, there's a few small things they have to iron out. But it sounds like they just have to sign it and send it in. So there's some minor tweaks to the agreement that need to be done, and they'll be going. They said they were hopeful it would be done kind of by this summer. So, obviously the Olympics are coming up pretty quick, so they're gonna have to start putting these teams together and whatnot. But I think it's going to get done, and it wouldn't surprise me if we get an announcement shortly after Stanley Cup. So, we get our Stanley Cup finals, we get our NHL draft, free agency, get all that stuff out of the way, and then you'll get your summer announcement that the deal was signed. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Tell the 80s USA team we want pros. Oh wait, some became pros. Man, some of the 80s hockey was wild. I remember we used to sit around, right? We used to sit around watching it going, why don't the NHL players go? They need to send the NHL players. Man, I remember those days when that was the conversation about why don't we get them? We need to have them. So I'm happy that we do indeed have them along. That's right. Smash that like button. If you're just coming in, hit that like button for us. We appreciate it. $25 Amazon gift card is up for grabs in this period. I think there's still time. You got 30 seconds before we close it off. Get your entries in, ! Cards for your chance to win. We're going to close it just at the start of the third period, so you can get a chance to win. Thanks to our good friend AAU Triton. We appreciate you so very, very much. Could you see Nyes in Team USA as a pseudo development player? Ooh, Phil, that is a good question. When we look up and down this roster, you got to think to yourself, would I like to see Matthew Nyes here instead of X? Would I like to see Matthew Nyes over Brock Nelson? Yes. Would I like to see him here over Dylan Larkin? I personally would. That's a tough conversation to have. I think there's room for someone like Matthew Nyes, but again, he's playing out of his mind right now. We'll have to see if that's going to continue. All right, let's get set. Third period coming up. Let's switch gears. Get ready to go. We're going to close our raffle. It is now closed. So good luck to everybody that has entered. Let's get this over here. Here we go. Period. Resuming. Let's get this one underway. Chat is open to everybody. Come on in. Let's talk some hockey. And let's see if Finland will tie this up in the U.S. A quick shot from the point, and it finds its way in. Matthew Tkachuk, a power play goal right at the start, 15 seconds in. Ka-ching! He puts it in, and the U.S. now goes up 3-1. Matthews brings us in a little double drop pass across the line. He turns, sends it in from the point, and Saros just missed it. He's got the glove up, and the puck just sails over his hand.
It hit the stick of Mikkola right at that second.
I don't see the tip on Mikkola's stick, but nonetheless, it goes over the hand of Saros, and the United States is up 3-1. Wow, that's how you start a period. This is going to be real tough now for the Finns to come back. They come and they score again. Now they're bringing the firepower. The U.S. just gripping it and ripping it. And is this going to be Gensel who puts it in? Holy moly, 2 goals. They've been struggling throughout this game, and 2 quick goals. Tkachuk on the power play, and 11 seconds later, Jake Gensel is going to put this one in. Don't even give me time to enter it on the list. Saros just falling apart here. This one right between the legs. Sliding over, doesn't have the stick down. There you go. The U.S. explodes for 2. Are we going to get any more goals, or can I take a moment here and key these ones in? So Tkachuk, Matthew, so both Tkachuks with a goal here today. Matthew, he gets one on the power play from Werenski. Whoops. Werenski and Gunsel. Holy moly. And then the other goal coming right after that. That was quick. 2 back-to-back goals. It's going to be Gensel. He gets his. They added another assist. So Gensel gets it from, oh, I got to change this. Hang on a second. From Matthews picking up an assist, and Jack Hughes picking up the other one. Wow. What an explosive first few minutes for Team USA. Coming out of the gun. Finland in a hole now, down by 3. This coming through. Forgot about your Timmy picks today. Got to make those Timmy picks. This around down in the corner, trying to dig through. U.S. exploding here, and now they're looking to extend their lead. Here's a shot from the point. Right on, and that one is held. Yeah, would like to sleep. Big turn of events. Didn't see that coming. Just out of nowhere. Wow, I mean, that was just wild. 2 goals like that. Bing, bing, did not expect that. Finally, they were playing the way they should since the beginning. Yes, indeed, they are. They absolutely are. I mean, they're bringing it. Let's see if they can keep it going now. And the U.S. keep it up.
A goal and an assist. Liddell up the boards. He leads Finland in ice time in this game. Brock Nelson.
There we go. Sorry. Down around in the corner. Trying to look this one through. Going to come out.
Pair of quick goals, so now maybe Mike Sullivan can work his
U.S. 18 minutes to go. Let's go. Giving away free double-double. Random. There you go. Love me some double-double. Down to the corner. No. We do not ask for people's addresses here in the chat, random.
Charlie McAvoy. Hughes in flight. He's got Werenski jumping. Here's Werenski trying to cut in.
Down in the corner. Coming through. Around behind the net. Finland going to swing this one across all the way out. Here comes Finland. Nice little dangle between the legs. Can't get past Werenski, though. Werenski tough. Working in the corner. Bring this one all the way down. Of course, And we're about 5 minutes away for announcing the winner of the gift card. We'll do the first commercial break, first stoppage. Here's a shot, they score again. Brady Tkachuk does it again. Are you kidding me? USA is rocking and rolling. 3 minutes gone and 3 goals for Team USA. Brady Tkachuk picks up his second of the game. Wow. Unbelievable. Between the legs, kicking this one all the way down. A little backhand. Saros down and out. Holy smokes. A nice little saucer and a beauty. Another one through the legs. Holy moly. Beautiful play. Absolutely I do. Let's get another one. Brady Tkachuk. The Tkachuks dominating here tonight. His second. That's going to be from Eichel and Matthew. Unbelievable. Wow. Tkachuk name sounds European. My mind is blown right now. Saros just falling apart here. I mean, he didn't play great. He was a little sloppy. But my goodness. Who's the backup tendy? The backup tendy. The backup tendy tonight, because they do have 3 goaltenders. The backup tonight is Lankinen. So Kevin Lankinen is the backup. And then they also have the Buffalo goalie, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, who we've seen before in international play, and he's been awesome. Finns trying to bring this through. The U.S. forcing them to the boards, not giving them any room at all. And the backup is the catch of the day. Here's a long shot. We got a little scrum in the net, and the officials going to blow it down. Fox and Aho think they're both going to be sent off for 2 minutes to think about their behavior.
Johnny Bear was watching, let it happen for a while. As a couple of cross checks, a couple of grabs, and a little takedown there, and the whistle went. So we get a little.
Fox is saying, "Stop being an Aho, Aho." So both are going to go. Are we going to get some 4-on-4 hockey here? Looks like just the, yeah, we are going to get 4-on-4. Good. So 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. Let's see, lots of room on the ice.
2-point players, Tkachuk with 2 goals, Werenski 2 assists.
5-1 U.S. It's unfortunate because the score does not represent how close this game actually was. That I think Finland should skate in. Yeah. Bringing it all the way back.
As Trocheck was there to take the draw and goes to the bench. And Jack Hughes joins Matthews. Rantanen.
I can't see what this says.
Turning back. Trying to spin away from Matthews.
Matthews bringing this one down around. Driving through. Gio, what's going on? Total destruction. CeeLo, what's going on? Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. And we got another penalty coming up. Thank you, CeeLo. Appreciate it. So we got another penalty call. Welcome in, everybody. Another tripping penalty. If you're just joining us from On the Go with CeeLo, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Finland and the United States, as the United States has just opened up a big lead, 5-1 over the Finns. And we got a penalty. Werenski is the one going to the box. It's going to be a 4-on-3 situation. Lots of ice out there. Again, welcome into those that are just joining us. Off the draw, back to the line. Rantanen with Barkov here, setting it down low. Line taking a look. Rantanen wants it. No clear passing lane. Line back down. Barkov looking. Now he's looking. Still no pass. Back to Line at the point. Line over to Rantanen. Rantanen taking a look. Gonna go across. Here's a blast. Gets knocked down. Line misses the rebound. Trocheck is gonna pick it up. Miller now gets it. Miller just gonna roll this one all the way down. Barkov back to pick it up on the move. Didn't even have to show your passport. There you go. Peter, what's going on? Yes, they are playing together right now, and they've been awesome. Couple of goals for Brady. Matthews got a goal as well. Here's Rantanen. Finland trying to get back in this one. Here's a shot going up high. That one's knocked down. Side of the net for Barkov, sending it to the line for Line. Line taking a look, and drop this one back. Barkov going across. Getting it back. Here's a long shot. Nice save. Kicked aside by Hellebuck. Barkov taking a look. Rantanen in front. That's deflected just wide. Rupe Heinz trying to get a piece on it. Back to Barkov. It's intercepted with 10 seconds to go. U.S. going to bring this one up shorthanded. Cycling around, hitting the side of Saros. Saros in that. CeeLo, this one must be tough for you. Happy the U.S. is up 5-1, but Saros not playing very well here in this third. As Finland coming dashing in, can't get it right through to the net. If you're just coming in and joining us, welcome to the show. Make sure you do hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe for me. U.S. going to clear this one all the way down the ice. 8 seconds to go in the Finnish power play. This one is going to be just about done. Here they come up over the line. It's done. 5-on-5, even strength. As the U.S. almost hits Werenski for the breakaway, Saros has to come back and hang on to this one. It's almost giveaway time. It sure is. It sure is. Gonna move this one up across. U.S. into the zone. Hughes coming, looking for the pass. That one is knocked down. To the point, kept in. Here's Matthews. He shoots, and a nice save. This one is kicked over. Box can't get it going. Finland gonna send it. Here's a chance. Rushing down the far side. Here's a long shot, and that one's gonna be stopped by Hellebuck with ease. Saros is up to his old self. Yes, he is. They're going to go to a commercial break. You know what? We might as well do it now. We're going to give away, somebody's going to walk away with a $25 gift card. If you're ready, let's see thumbs ups in the chat. Let's see a whole bunch of thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up in the chat. And we're going to give away a $25 gift card coming at you right now. We want to make sure everybody's ready. Good luck to those that have entered. All right, here comes the thumbs up. Let's see. We want to make sure everybody's here. If we call the name, let us know you're still here. You do have to be here to claim it. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready? We're ready. I'm not ready. All right. Nope, that's not the noise we want.
Are you ready for it?
Winner, Gagnon.
And the winner is going to be... Why can't I pick a winner? Why is my pick winner button not lit up? Refresh. Pick winner, and the winner is... B. Disney. Congratulations. B. Disney, you are the lucky winner. Congrats, congrats, congrats.
Yeah, we did it! We did it! We did it! Hooray!
Way to go, B. Disney. Do me a favor, just shoot me a note. I know I need a producer. Shoot me a note on email or Instagram, and we will connect and get that sent over to you. Congratulations, B. Disney. That is awesome. That is awesome. And again, big shout out to AAU Triton. Thank you for sponsoring tonight's giveaway. Congratulations. We're going to have more giveaways in the future. So just because you didn't win tonight doesn't mean you won't win next time. So you never know when there's going to be an opportunity. So congrats, B. Disney. I am so super happy for you. There it is. Alexis getting the celebrations in there. James popping the cork. Love it. All right. Let's see, how is the U.S. going to do? How is the U.S. going to play as we are back from commercial break? Off the draw, this coming around. Here's Kachuk sending this through up over the line. Eichel, look out, almost got smoked by Barkov, had to step away. They're going to play this one. And we'll be gone like that. Here's a quick shot. That one doesn't get through. Yeah, but at least, you know, you never know. If there's something you need, it's always a good little help. What I like to do is I like to bank a bunch of gift cards on Amazon and save it up until I need something. Or until I want something. Here's Mikola. Gonna bring this one up, dumping it down with all happy news. I wish one all good night, Yersies. All right, Yersies, take care, my friend. Have a great evening. Side of the net, JT Miller blocking this one. Trying to get this one through. US picking it up. They're going to start to move this one out. Near side of the ice all the way down. Let me flip my screen back here. Up over the line. Finn's going to rush this one down. Aho stopping, popping, turning it around, trying to feed it across. That's intercepted. Larkin has it knocked away. Dylan Larkin very quietly having a decent game. Rather have 50. Mega, the next one you can sponsor will do 50. This one chipped in. US trying to knock it away. Picked up on the side. Long pass coming out. Here comes the US again. They're hungry and looking for more. 11-11. Looking, coming in. Taking a look. This coming across. Theo, what's going on, Dave? Long pass up, taking a look. Dipsy-doo, cutting through. Here's the U.S. throwing this one across. Matthews sending this one around. Here's side of the net. U.S. trying to fish it in. They can't. Finn's going to knock this one around. Going to bring this one out. 10.5 minutes to go. Finns stuck in their own zone right now. Bad passing is not allowing them to break this one out. Down around in the corner, trying to pinch this one up. Shot deflection just wide. Side of the net, trying to come through. Here comes Finns. They're going to flip this one down in the corner. Trying to work through Hala in there. He can't get up in here. Trying to dig it in the side. Finn's behind the U.S. net. Back to the line. They haven't had too many great opportunities here tonight. 6-5, though, are the shots. U.S. has been unbelievable in this period. AM34 has been good without doing much. He has. And McAvoy kind of gets knocked down. McAvoy's slow to get up in the crease. We got some pushing and shoving here. We've seen a few of these scrums after a play in front of the net. McAvoy, he is back up on his feet. He's looking all right. Joel Armia mixing it up in there. And we're going to get a penalty coming up.
So penalties pending as
let's see what he's going to call it.
40 Finland minor rough.
So just one for roughing. So back on the power play. Will we see a Brady Kachuk trick? A Brady trick. Will we get it? They're going to commercial break. And we'll see when they return. U.S. on the power play. Will they make it 6? I believe we had some 6-1 predictions in the chat when we started things off. So we'll see if that is going to remain the case. But again, thank you, everybody. If you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, we need 5 more. We need 5 likes. If you haven't hit that like yet, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe as well. And if you're watching over on Twitch and you haven't given us a follow, give us a follow. We're going to be bringing you all the big tournament games. And of course, we're here for the rest of the NHL season and beyond. And we'd love for you to join us as we play through. So it's going to be a great close to the season. Good night, Oreo. Take care. YouTube went to commercial at the same time. Jonathan, don't you love the way that works out sometimes? So we want you to be here. We're going to have a fun second half of this year. You don't have to be Sammy to know the lopsided results going tonight. Yeah, it's going to be a little loppy tonight, a little loppy sloppy, because it looks like we're about to get a whole lot more snow here, according to the IFN. The IFN is telling us that now we're getting more snow. And Sammy doesn't want more snow because I got nowhere to put it. My goodness gracious. You know when it says 100% chance, that's going to be wonderful. What's that? Tonight. More snow tonight. Oh boy. All right. Commercial break. I'm ready to see this go. I was nervous how this was going to play out because the U.S. and Finland were exchanging a couple of goals. This was a very tight game, but the third period, everything just woke up. Yeah, Dave, if you had snow, I would be a little concerned. It came close. You guys came close. Yeah, you were. I remember someone bundled up in their sweater with the hood on and the toques, and go place bet on its snow. Yeah. Oh, I'm so done with the snow. Did Brady and Matthews, old man Keith, ever score a hat trick for Team USA? If so, ooh, I don't know, Phil. That's a great question. All right, here we go on the power play. Let's see if Brady can do it. Brady's not on, so I guess we'll have to wait for the B unit. Matthews is on, though. 9.5 minutes. They're going to slow play this into the middle. Matthew is on this first unit. He can't get it. Mikola breaking things up. And that's going to be grabbed and held. Let's see. Let's ask.
Winning that battle down below and quick little backhand pass to Gensel, who's in that position. Trying to work that right side and create an opening.
Let's see if we can ask here.
For a second, Mikola was going to take care of it, but good body position by Eichel, and then the spin around.
Let's see. What does it say?
And get the good scoring shot. They don't need another.
Well, no, I'm not seeing a straight answer. Oh, here, scores 4.
Everything right now is about chemistry, building.
So it looks like, yes, he actually had 4. If this article were open. Keith Tkachuk scored 4 goals and added an assist, carrying Team USA to a 5-3 win over Team Russia in the World Cup of Hockey quarterfinals. So there you go. Daddy Keith Tkachuk has a hat trick. Let's see if Brady can get one too. Back to the line, Werenski. Long shot, side of the net, Matthew Tkachuk scores. Another Tkachuk scores. Maddie's got 2. Brady with 2. Maddie got 2. Could they both end up with hat tricks? And there's good old Daddy Keith in the crowd tonight. Power play goal for Matthew. Wow. Werenski throwing this through. Tkachuk got the tip. It was first stopped by Saros. He follows up the rebound and puts that one in. There. Thank you for hitting those likes. Really do appreciate it. Unbelievable. So Tkachuk puts it in. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. U.S. just exploding here. So Matt gets it on the power play, and I believe was the other one. His first was on the power play as well. So he's got 2 power play goals here tonight. Another for Werenski as well. He's picking up a lot of assists tonight. And Eichel getting in on it as well. So both Tkachuks with 2 goals. You know, let's see. Will we got a third? 8:15 to go. Maybe they can both get hat tricks tonight. Safe to say with a 6-1 lead, they won't be pulling their goaltender. This is being flipped up. Finland is trying to get in here. Picked up here by Trocheck. Going to work it across. USA probably just going to try and play this clock down. Fans of the Green Bay Packers, welcome in. Unbelievable what is happening. Freak show, they've exploded. Exploded in this game. Absolutely wild. Tkachuks have taken over.
2 solid periods of hockey, and then all of a sudden,
I mean, just incredible. If we go, let me pull this up here. Look at this. Matt Tkachuk, 3 points tonight, 2 goals and an assist. 2 power play goals, 8 shots on net, 2 hits. Brady Tkachuk, 2 goals tonight for 2 points is a +2. 5 shots on net, 8 hits. Jack Eichel, 2 points tonight. Boldy, 2 points tonight. Gensel, 2 points tonight. Matthews with 1, Connor with 1, Hughes with 1. Great line for Team USA. From the defensive standpoint, Werenski, 3 assists, and Faber with 1 assist. They've definitely been leading the way. And by the way, Zach Werenski is up over 19 minutes played. He'll hit 20 minutes. Austin Matthews is over 18 minutes played. Here they come again. U.S. stepping into the zone. Back to the line. Werenski looking for more. Here's a long shot. Nice save. Saros going to hang on to it. Side of the net. 7:06 to go in this blowout of a hockey game. Absolutely wild. Just wild. Watch Walt doing those St. Louis days. I mean, U.S. This is kind of what we expected. What we saw in the first couple periods, I was a little worried, but this is just wild.
27 minutes a night for the Columbus Blue Jackets. It's just been incredible how productive and
how much would it Tkachuk score? Would Tkachuk go? Oh my gosh, Jonathan, that's funny. Here comes the U.S. again. Matthews going to flip this one in the corner. Right on Saros, and Mikola kind of boxes out Matthews as Saros hangs on to it. 6:47 to go. You think when they get up to a 5-goal lead, they should just play run time and let it go. Because, let's be real, Finland is not coming back in this hockey game. Finland, 5 shots in this third period. U.S. has had 12 shots. Total shots, 32-18 right now. Yeah, it must have been hard to type for sure. I wonder, Jonathan, I wonder if you put in ChatGPT, write me a poem, or write me a rhyme about Tkachuk chopping wood. See what you get. Write me a rhyme about Matt Tkachuk. This around, Finland going to play this to the line. U.S. going to hold this one in. Back to Saros. Saros going to kick it aside. Finn's banking it off the boards all the way down the ice. And there's the United States back to pick it up. They're going to just gingerly send this one down the ice. Change it up. They've totally taken the foot off the gas right now. Here's the Finnish goal scorer. Going to pass this up ahead. Finland came out swinging but lost their mojo. Just ran out of steam. Now I wish I had on your phone. They just ran out of steam. Listen, we talked in the opener. We knew they would be in tough lining with a shot. From a defensive standpoint, they really only have one top defensive line, and then it drops down dramatically. Listen, Esa Lindell, he's played 22:56. 22:56. Mikola has played up over 20 minutes. Mata has played 18, and then it drops down 16, 12, and 11. So you're running those guys an absolute ton. Barkov has played 19 minutes. Rantanen has played 17 minutes. So the Stars are just playing crazy minutes in this game, and we knew that was going to be the case, and they just ran out of steam. They just kind of got exhausted. Rantanen digging. Barkov pinched up against the boards. 5 minutes to go in this blowout. 6-1 all the way down. I still want to see one of the Tkachuks get a trick. Will we see it? Will they push enough? This brought in Finland. Barkov with it. He's going to drop this over. Trying to bring it in the high slot. Drop to the point. Here's a shot. Goes wide. Rantanen to pick it up. He's going to send this back to the line. Back over to Barkov. He can't get it. That's stolen away. Kyle Connor going to flip this ahead, and the U.S. trying to get it out. They do not. Finns keep this one in. Little pinch up on the board. U.S. going to try again on the far side of the ice. Does come out. Hits the stick that was lying there on the ice in front of the U.S. bench. Going to come free to Kyle Connor. He's going to flip this one in. 4:14 to go now. Time is working. They're just trying to play this one out. Got to see who is going to be that top player of the game for the U.S. My guess is it'll be Matthews, since he has 3 points, Brady has 2. Or will it be Werenski? He's got 3 assists and has played 19, almost 20 minutes. Going to throw this down. Finland turning it right back into the U.S. zone. Listerinen dumping it off, has it taken away. Going to flip this one out. Matthews going to knock it down. Finland back in their own zone. Granlund trying to circle, trying to get it ready, trying to get this one going. Up into the U.S. zone. Finn's dumping it down in the corner. Bringing it through. Here's the U.S. A little flip pass. And this is going to come all the way down the ice. And that's going to be an icing call with 3:14 to go. 3:14 to go.
For the U.S., okay, you had a slow start to
wow,
this one,
unbelievable. I do want to take a moment and again thank AAU Triton for all his donating tonight. Really do appreciate it. Thank you for running that giveaway as well, or sponsoring that giveaway. Let's close the poll here and see what the end results are. 70% of the United States. We're going to pull this one out. 29%. About 30% thought Finland had a chance. So big thanks to AAU Triton. Our next stream is going to be Saturday night. Saturday night, Canada and the United States. They're going to be going at it. I don't think I will be home in time to do the Sweden-Finland game Saturday afternoon. But Saturday night hockey, Canada and the U.S., it doesn't get much better. Here's a shot right on that one, steered aside. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, so I wish you all a very happy Valentine's Day to those celebrating the day with your significant other, and for those that don't have a significant other or just aren't celebrating it, we wish you a good Friday, a happy Friday, and find yourself some sweets to eat. Here's Aho going to pick it up, trying to flip this one down the ice. 2:16 to go. Fox is going to cut this one off. 30% thought someone else was going to win. Oh, down over the line. Bringing it in. Finn's going to try and swing this one back out. They come around down into the corner. Digging it free. This coming to the line. U.S. going to chop it out. Carrying this ahead. Here's Boldy. Boldy trying to get it over, and that's going to be an offside. So the way the point system works is the United States are going to come away with 3 points. 3 points. So a win in regulation is worth 3 points. If you go to overtime, each team get 1 point, and then the winner gets a second point. So because Canada... Good night, Alexis. Take care. Because Canada won in overtime yesterday, they're going to walk away with 2 points. The U.S., assuming they'll hold on to this 6-1 lead over the next minute and a half, will walk away with 3 points. So the U.S. will be in first. Canada will be in second. Sweden will be in third with a single point. Finland will be in fourth with 0 points. That is how the scoring is going to work for this. Swinging it around. This one is going to be deflected back to the line. Back through. Here's a shot. Barkov coming close. 1:04 to go. They're going to send this all the way down the ice, and it's going to be an icing call with 1 minute. 1 minute left to go. Holy smokes. How Kachucks can Kachuk a puck? Randy. Oh, it's funny. What are you talking about, Sam? I'm already celebrating Valentine's Day. Yeah, Phil, there you go. Phil, you guys are so far ahead. Phil, what time is it your way? Is it like... Is it morning now? Not more, like... I don't even know what the time difference is. It's about almost 11 o'clock Eastern time. What is it out your way? Werenski is crazy. Yeah, Randy, he's having a great game. 3 points for Werenski. When the game ends, we'll stick with it to see who the 3 stars of the game are. Nearly 3 p.m. Whoa, okay, that's a much bigger time than I thought. Here's a shot putting that one just wide. Interesting point structure. I've always said it should be that way in the NHL. I agree. Freak Shown, I agree. I like this point structure. But I do give him credit. The way it is today, it's created some really good races. This is going to be dumped in. 22 seconds to go. Doesn't look like we're going to get a Tkachuk hat trick, although they came close. Grandling going to steal it. He's going to cycle this one around. This game ending a lot earlier than the game it did yesterday. 5 seconds to go. Congratulations to the United States. Well fought battle. You guys made it close. Kept it close. There goes the buzzer. The horn is going. The laser show is starting. And the U.S. pulls out this victory 6-1. If you missed it, your goal scores. Henry Yorhalarhu, his first from Granlund and Mata. Finland opened the scoring. Then it was all U.S. Brady Tkachuk, his first from Boldy and Werenski. Boldy, his first from Faber and Connor. Matthew Tkachuk, his first from Werenski and Gunsel. Jake Gunsel, his first from Matthews and Hughes. Brady Tkachuk, his second from Eichel and Tkachuk. And then Matt Tkachuk, his second for Werenski and Eichel. 32 shots for the U.S., 21 for the Finns. 58.5% the U.S. in the face-off circle is huge. Here are the 3 stars.
Face-off player of the game. La troisième étoile, the 3rd star, Matt Boldy.
Wow. Didn't see that one coming. He did have a good game.
La deuxième étoile, the 2nd star, Brady Tkachuk.
Brady Tkachuk, number 2. So that means Matty T has to be number 1.
Pour présenter le joueur par excellence du match de la confrontation des 4 nations, to present the 4 Nations Face-Off Player of the Game, veuillez accueillir un ancien joueur des Canadiens. Please welcome former Montreal Canadiens forward, Georges Laraque.
Georges Laraque coming out. Georges Laraque. Still got the hair braided and everything. God, he's a big dude.
La première étoile est le joueur du match.
Good night, Dave. Jim, what's going on?
Le numéro 19, number 19, Matthew Tkachuk.
Matthew Tkachuk, your number 1 star of the game, player of the game, coming to greet Georges Laraque. That's awesome. Would have loved to see those 2 guys play hard against each other. Very, very cool. Matt Tkachuk, player of the game. U.S. goes 2 for 4 on the power play. Finland goes 0 for 2. 32 hits for the U.S., 16 for Finland. 12 block shots the U.S., 10 for Finland. 23 giveaways from Finland, 15 for the United States. All in all, it was a very close first 2 periods, and then the Tkachuks exploded in the 3rd, and they absolutely ran away with it. Thank you all for hanging out. This was a lot of fun. Again, congrats to the United States. Good night, everybody. Have a wonderful Friday. Again, thanks for hopping in. We'll be back Saturday night. I hope you'll join us again. Yeah, Greasy, I agree. Both teams absolutely do. We hope you all will have a wonderful night. We'll see you Saturday for Canada and the United States. And we welcome all of our American friends. Please do come cheer for Team USA because all of our Canadians will be here. And it's going to be a fun night of smack talk, trash talk, goals, screaming, and all the good stuff. So I look forward to seeing there. From all of us here at the Samuel B12 Experience, thank you. Good night. What a big win for Team USA. Have a good sleep. We'll see you on Saturday. Good night, everybody.